Yep, exactly.
Are
She
y'all
didn't say
mad
nothing.
because she ain't say anything? Can
No,
y'all
I'm not.
have the same? Y'all didn't have this energy for Michael Jordan when he didn't say anything. He told us
Yes, we
Republicans
did.
wear shoes too.
I
No,
wasn't
no.
alive, so don't include me into this.
BD,
Like,
BD,
come on, man.
BD. Hold on, BD.
While
There you go.
people were dying and
No,
drowning in New Orleans, Michael
yes, they
Jordan
did.
sat there and said
Yes, they
Republicans
did.
sell
People,
shoes
people,
too.
people. Okay, listen, BD. People got on his head too. They got on his dome. They got on his dome. Don't go there. And we ain't talking about Michael. What Michael Jordan did and Michael Jordan. No,
Yeah,
No,
no.
no,
We're,
the
no, no.
they get on his
comparison is
head.
still the same though. Not
They
everybody is
do.
I
not going
can't
to be
believe.
Colin
No,
Kaepernick.
no, 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 no.
Everybody is not going to be
I'm not
Muhammad
asking that.
Ali.
I'm not asking. I'm not.
Yeah, but
Hold on. Are you serious right now? You go compare a black man with a white girl in the United States of America? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Are
Exactly.
you are you serious?
because to me it's not about race. It's about the
It
actual
is about race.
basketball, and
No, it's
and the
not.
basketball
No,
part. She's the
no,
face of the league, and
no, no,
that's
no,
just
no,
it.
she not. No, she not. Not no
No, I
basketball. Are you
disagree.
serious? The basketball part? Are you serious? You hear
I
yourself,
and,
BD?
and,
disagree.
and,
Hold on, let me
and
get on
to
camera.
say I'm not gonna I'm
Jeremy.
not gonna sit
BD.
here and say that race don't play a part. Of course, race play a part.
Jeremy,
She's a
BD,
straight white
BD.
girl who
Let me
can
say this.
shoot a basketball. Of
Oh,
course, that was
okay.
gonna sell.
Okay, allegedly, you think she's straight, but anyway, we're gonna get off of that.
Oh, we're
Anyway,
not gonna talk about this.
hold on, Jeremy and Big Dog. I can't believe you compare a black man to a white girl from Middle America.
I'm
Are you
not
serious?
comparing them
Yes, you did.
personally. I'm
No,
comparing what they
I
did.
said. What I'm saying is, I'm saying you
You
saying
said that
hold on.
she should have spoke up with the MAGA stuff, and she probably should have, but she did
That's
not.
her fan. That's a lot of her fan base. A lot of her casual fans have those crazy views. That's just good. Let's call it what it is. And yes,
Oh
they
yeah,
do
for
own some.
sure.
Hold on. Let me say what I'm saying. No, no. Hold on. They have those negative viewpoints, and a lot of them control the media, and she's taking advantage of that. And when they asked, they probably came to Sabrina with the same thing. She's straight. She shoot over threes. We ain't really. You act like we saw this. We haven't seen this stuff. She do the same stuff. But a lot better.
Well, here's the
So
thing,
I
Miss
do
D.
have.
hold on. Let
Aesthetics
me finish
matter.
this. No, what you mean aesthetics?
The difference
She's
between
married.
I hate to
She's
use the
married.
NBA. I hate to
She
use the
is married.
NBA example,
No,
but
hold on. You moved the goalpost. Stop.
because
oh,
aesthetics is important.
Stop it. No, it's not.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Dr. J
Sabrina,
was doing the exact same thing Michael
would you
Jordan was
listen?
doing
Would you
15
listen?
years prior. But
BD.
Dr. J didn't get the kind of same blow what you call it?
She didn't have Angel
Popularity
Reese.
shoe deals
Okay,
and all that
hold
stuff
on.
that
Okay,
Jordan
look.
was getting. He
Okay,
was doing the
okay.
exact
You
same thing.
keep moving the goalpost. I'm not talking about Jordan. Are you serious?
No,
Are you
you're
serious?
missing my point.
No,
What I'm
you don't
saying
have.
is
There's no
Sabrina
point.
Ionescu
Okay,
and
but
Caitlin Clark games
let me
are
say this.
very similar,
Let
but
me say this.
Sabrina
You didn't let me
Ionescu
finish.
isn't flashy
You didn't
like
let me
that.
finish. Yes, she is. That's a bold faced lie.
No, she's
That's
not.
a lie.
That's a lie.
She is.
She is
If you watch
She's
flashy.
not.
Sabrina in
Did you
Oregon,
watch Oregon? Did you watch her at
She's not
Oregon?
as flashy as Caitlin Clark.
Yes,
She's
she
not.
is.
uh,
Yes, she
She's a
is.
better
in Oregon,
basketball
she
player,
was.
No,
but
No,
no,
in
she is
terms of
flashy. Flashy.
aesthetically watching, Sabrina Ionescu ain't as pleasant
Yes,
to
she
the
is.
eye as
Yes, she
Caitlin
is.
Clark
Yes,
is
she is.
on the
Yes, she
court.
is.
No,
She's
no,
not.
I disagree.
BD.
You're not gonna tell
I'm
me I'm
gonna
a
have to
Liberty fan.
Okay, did you watch her at
That's my
Oregon? Anyway,
team.
okay, hold on.
wait. Tony was about
BD.
to wait. Tony was about to say something. What, Tony?
I didn't even
I,
finish my
I,
point.
go ahead, finish your point, Mister.
Okay, he keep interrupting me. First of
Go ahead,
all, you
Mister.
cannot
Finish your
compare a black man to a white girl from the middle of America. Her fans, most of her fans, that's to just keep it real, are a lot of her fans are fans that don't watch the game. They just want to see the highlights, and then a lot of them were against Angel Reese when she did that ring me. So you got a lot of casual fans who say, "Ooh, let me say this, don't get offended. Ooh, this white girl can play. Yeah, we got a white girl. Yeah, we had other white girls, but she a different white girl, and then we gonna play this racial thing." And she sat there. She see how they treated Angel Reese. She sat there and said nothing because she said, "Oh, this is making me some money." So she's complicit in that. Okay, so I'm not gonna count her popularity with real fans. I don't even count on fans. They're not real fans. They just want to have a
What you
scenario.
mean they not real fans?
They're not real fans. because they just here for a spectacle.
That doesn't mean that they don't exist. Whether y'all want to call them real fans or fake fans, they still exist at the end of the day.
Can I say okay? Guess what? And guess what? If she leaves, she could take their ass with them. But let me say that. But I can't believe you keep comparing Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan and this player. We talking about CC. We're talking about CC. She is nowhere near those players.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I went down in the comments. I always like to kind of sway. There's a R. I guess R either left the chat or whatever. Look, we're talking about your favorite player, and that's fine. It's called a critiquetion, but to be disrespectful of Angel, you might want to slide up out of here. I don't do disrespect like that. I'm not gonna let anybody disrespect Caitlin either. I'm one of those people. I'm neutral, right? It's okay to have an opinion, but make sure your opinion
I'm
is
not mad at Caitlin though. I don't want people to think that.
Respectful. No, that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that. I'm talking about this individual in here, right? Because he clearly is just a fan.
Right.
And so I want people to understand, you just like you sit on other platforms and you talk horribly about Angel, we talk and we critique Cece. We don't talk horribly about her. At least I don't, right? And I have not heard anyone thus far say that she's trash. I've just heard them say that there's things that she has to work on and she's not the face. So with that being said, don't be disrespectful in the chat. Take that shit someplace else. We're not doing that. And I'm not gonna let y'all disrespect Angel anymore. That's terrible. The girl has proven herself to do some things. The first year, yes, she missed a lot of chippies. She was excited to be in the league and wanted to prove herself. She don't have to prove herself anymore. So guess what? She settled in and she did a fantastic job this last season. So we're not gonna be disrespectful. Cut the shit. We're not doing that. Period.
Exactly.
You want to be in the chat and you want to talk facts? Let's talk facts, but don't be disrespectful.
Exactly.
Do not call her out her name in this channel. Or I will ream you 3 sides up in this chat if you do that. Don't do it. And I'm going to make you leave because you're definitely not going to like what I have to say. And I'm sorry. I wanted to get that out. That's ridiculous. We're talking facts. We're talking basketball. If you want to talk basketball, let's talk basketball. But what I was going to say, Ms. D, and I didn't mean to cut you off. You are a big dog. I know y'all were having a good conversation there. We have to, Ms. D, you have to give applause where applause is due. And applause is due when it comes to people being in seats. And I think someone tried to clown me, or what was it, about a month ago, because I said Angel put butts in the seats. Yeah, Miss Seat Getter. Yeah. Caitlin do the same. She put butts in the seat. It ain't just social media. When you put butts in the seat, folks are going to account for that. And that is why I know, I know, but they have to, this is the trend right now. And although we don't like it, I'm going to use the word we because I don't foresee this being the right words, right? But this is where we are with it. And so I have to kind of get over it. And I am over it at this point, right? Now we just have to look forward to see what can CC do more than just be a face. That's where I'm at with it now. She's the face. That's what they want to call her. Let it be. But let's see what she do as being the face. Being the face of an organization spells you have to do more. And that is what I'm looking for from Caitlin. At this point, I have to look past the fact that they're calling her the face. We know that there's different things that we can all attest to that say that no, it's different, that isn't the case, but it is what it is. But we have to now say, okay, if this is what they want Caitlin to be, let's see what she brings to the table other than a deep ball. Because it has to be more. Every year that she plays in this league, she has to show some improvement. And that's, for me, that's as a coach, that's what I look for. I look for improvement. So if she can't improve, then after about year 4, when her rookie contract is up, then we're going to be having a different conversation. face of the league or not, right? But it's the same thing I said about Angel. There has to be growth. Every year there has to be growth. From year 1 to year 2, she's had growth. From year 2 to year 3, she has to have growth. Same thing for Caitlin. Caitlin came in hurt, and she tried to tough it out and play, but it was not in her best interest. I think she should have started the season off resting herself, and she probably would have been able to play at least close to the middle and the second half of the season and been in the playoffs. But hey, as players, as athletes, we know that regardless of what's going on, we just want to play. And so we're going to battle through whatever wounds we got going on, hurt fibula, hips, torn ligaments, groins, whatever, because we just want to play the game. She's another player that just loves the game. Like her attitude or not, or like her style on the court or not, she's still a player that just wants to play the game. And I want to critique her based on that. And we really, truly have to get away from just really just
well, we can't
demonizing the fact that this girl
we can't critique her with that because her behavior when she was on the bench.
Yeah, I mean it's to be said about most, right?
No, but no, she the face, right?
Yeah, that's a part of it. I get you on that.
You the face. You gotta take the good with the bad.
I hear you on that.
League.
Yeah,
she do want to play.
What's up?
What's going on, my man, Brad? What's
good? Hey, my sisters. What's going on, brother?
But yeah,
nice to meet you, brother, up in the house.
I can't wait because I'm tired of it. I can't wait till Juju come. That's make a face of the league that really want to care. That care about the what and how these casual racist fans out. I can't wait. I'm so happy about that.
Hey,
Lord, you can do it.
Hey, pretty Tony. I get what you're saying. But no. Hey, listen. Even before she got hurt, talking about Cece, even before she got hurt, right, she was playing like garbage, especially on the deep, like garbage. Just especially on the defensive end. Yes. If we can recall, and I'm talking strictly basketball, ain't nothing personal.
I know you are.
If you look at their first few games, Stephanie White would take her out when she needed defensive stops. Stephanie White would take her out when she needed defensive stops. You don't do that with the face of the league. You ain't the face of the league if somebody got to take you out for defensive purposes because you don't play any damn defense. I'm sorry.
Brass, the face
yes,
of the
ma'am.
league is the person who put butts in the seat. So we wrong. The face of the league is the face of the league, according to the people, is that she put butts in the seat. So Juju can't come out. She can't come fast enough. Or Paige, come on. Let's get this young lady out of here.
Listen, if Paige Becker stay healthy, she'll be the face of the league. If she's healthy.
I'd rather
but here's the thing. Paige Becker's always been injury prone. So we won't know if Paige Becker's body will hold up for her to do that.
I'm talking about getting these casual fans who don't know about basketball and they toxic stuff. And they spend the money, but they spend it on the wrong stuff. Go ahead, Jeremy.
The disrespect of Angel
but you can't get rid of the casual fans, Miss D. That they exist, whether you like it or not. They exist.
I'm talking about her casual fans. They toxic. I ain't talking about casual fans. I'm talking about good casual fans. They toxic. That's what I'm talking about. I want that gone.
Yeah, they bring down the league. The league, you know what? That's the reason why I'm so happy that she's not in Unrivaled because her toxic fans make you not want to watch. Yeah, because I know I don't want to watch. That's the reason why I don't watch. And me being an Ohio State Buckeye, I love me some Kelsey Mitchell, but I can't watch her games because I don't like her fan. I don't like the fans of Indiana. It's not fun because they're a bunch of racist rednecks. Who only?
I know they drive you nuts, Brass. I know they drive you nuts.
They don't drive me nuts. They drive me away from watching.
Yeah,
exactly. They don't drive me nuts. I don't let them woods drive me crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna get more gray
Pretty
hairs doing
Tony. If
that.
anything, I'll drive them crazy.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I do agree with Pretty Tony. I do agree. I agree that Caitlin Clark has brought more people's eyes to women's basketball, and that's one of the things I'm happy about. The one thing I don't like is how everybody was trying to make it seem like she was the only one, because it wasn't only her. It was also Paige. It was Juju. It was Angel. It was Cameron Brink. It was Hannah Hidalgo. It was Madison Booker. It was all these other players, and now you got Sarah Strong, Joyce Edwards. So there's all these other players. Now, that's not me taking away what Caitlin Clark has done. Caitlin Clark has been great. Caitlin Clark is a great player. I don't think she's the best in the league, but I think she's a great player. Now, but what I love about this season is that you saw the numbers. How everybody wants to always bring numbers when it comes to Caitlin Clark. You saw the numbers without Caitlin Clark. We had one of the highest audience in the finals, and it was without Caitlin Clark. And you know who it featured? Asia Wilson, who's the best player in the world. Me, I'm a Lynx fan. Nafisa Collier I'm a Lynx in UConn. Nafisa Collier is my favorite player, but I love me some Asia Wilson, and I recognize what it's due. Asia Wilson is the best player in the world. Asia Wilson, in my opinion, is the face of the league. But of course, you got the new fans who, in a way, they have some type of racist, mentality. I'm not saying all of them, because there are some Caitlin Clark fans that truly loves the game, but there's others that literally came in because they saw the Magic and Bird effect, or they saw Angel Reese as the black girl doing the "you can't see me" to this poor white girl and Caitlin Clark. So we need to come into her defense, and that's what started the whole thing. And so many Caitlin Clark fans are coming with this toxic, hatred with other players, where all the Caitlin Clark fans, they either hate Angel Reese fans, they hate Paige Becker fans, they hate Juju fans, they hate Sabrina fans, they hate Asia Wilson fans.
I'm with you.
Yeah, even
I
with
agree
this
with
season,
that too.
Yeah,
It's
and even with
disgusting.
this season, hey, I'm a Lynx fan. I saw a lot of Aces fans talking crazy about Nafisa. I saw a lot of Lynx fans talking crazy about Asia. I saw a lot of Angel Reese fans talking crazy about Kiki Ariafen, and so on and so on. That's what I don't like. I don't like when these fans are talking ish about other players. Yes, you have your favorite players, like you said, but don't be talking mess about these players. All these women go through the same thing, and all these players are great in their own right. Yes, Nafisa Collier is my favorite player, but I love me some Asia Wilson. And I love me some Brianna Stiller. And I love me some Aneka Ogumake, some Kiki Ariafen, some Sabrina Ionescu, some Sophie Ariafen, some Angel Reese. Oh, I definitely love Angel Reese. Queen Barbie, hell yeah. I definitely love Angel Reese. And Aaliyah Boston. So what I don't want is for everybody can have their favorite player or their couple favorite players. But that doesn't mean that you gotta talk mess about the rest of them, because the rest of them are great in their own right. Yes. You guys may continue.
Not to get off the subject, but be as though we got a full panel, I would love to ask this. What do you think about Nneka Ogwumike signing with the Saudi League?
I asked that earlier, but there's not.
I found that to be very interesting, be as though she's the president of the WNBPA. Like, what's that about? Can someone explain that to me? Because I'm kind of lost in that. How you negotiate with the WNBA but then sign with a foreign league, but you're the president of the union. How does that work exactly?
Players always play overseas every year.
So
players always play overseas every year.
If this
it's been that way since the WNBA was formed.
No, I get it, but don't it? It's optically it looks really bad.
Really?
Yeah,
considering the situation that they're in right now, absolutely.
They're in the off season. There's no WNBA in the off season.
She has to get paid.
She has to make money.
Right. She's not making no money.
Think about herself. Right. So she had to play overseas.
Right. And this is where it comes in for all of these players. Right, Brad. I was just going to say. All of these players. And this is one of the things that the W is trying to take away from these players. But essentially, they still have to work. They don't make enough in the W to be able to sustain, to sit out and just be the president. She doesn't have that luxury because she doesn't make the kind of money that she should make as a player. So they go overseas, and that's where they make the bulk of their money. That's where they become rich. Because here it's pennies on the dollar, right? You can't even squeeze 50 cents out of a doggone dollar here. So if they go over there and they're going to give them $20 for a dollar, then why not? I welcome it. It could have been any team overseas, whether it's Saudi, whether it's France, whether it's Japan, whether it's Turkey. A team is a team, and a team that's going to pay you the most money, that's what you're going to go with, because you're still essentially trying to make your money and make a living. These women otherwise would be living in the projects based off of the money that they're making.
Not everybody is angel. Not everybody is angel now.
Right. So this is something that they want to take away from them, but you can't, because they have to survive. They have to eat. They have to feed their families if they have a family. And people, players like Nneka, she comes from a big family. Now, whether she have her own kids, that's the fact to be remained. I'm not in her business like that. But, she has siblings. This is something that they do. They have to work. So whether she chose to play in Unrivaled, which she did not, or maybe, trying to figure out the conflict of doing everything with all of her partners that are a part of the president of being able to speak on behalf of the league is another thing. But solely, of course, I don't have a problem with her signing with whoever she wants to sign with when she's off of
No,
the
don't get me
season.
wrong. I don't have a problem with her, going to get her money. That's not my issue. I'm just saying, as the president of the union, considering you have a whole CBA agreement that you're trying to work out with, it just optically looks bad.
Look bad
She's
for
the
who?
president of
For
the
me, it
of the
kind of
Even if
union.
we
She's
talk
not just
about
some
conflicts
player.
of interest,
Looks bad for
even
who though?
But
even
how
when we
does
talk,
she feed her family, regardless to who she signed with?
No.
How does,
I want to know who that looks
but
bad for. I want.
yeah,
I
'cause I
want to
don't
get an understanding of how does that make her look bad. The players are the ones who are underpaid. The players are the
right,
ones who
she
don't. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish, please. The players are the ones who don't get shared revenue from merchandise sales. They don't get a big piece of the pie of the television contracts. They don't. They don't get what they deserve for putting their bodies on the line every year for these teams, and these owners won't open the books to prove that they're losing money. They're lying.
Right. They've been lying
So
for years.
I don't under. It's them that looks bad, not the
Yes.
players. NECA
But go
doesn't
ahead.
look bad. NECA ain't looking bad because what she's doing is not conflicting with anything the players want.
right,
And,
Brass.
Go ahead, Miss
who gives a damn about the league because they're underpaying the players?
Yeah,
Right.
they pay them. They can all sit pretty and just watch and pick
So
in line, but they
but the
don't get paid that
but the
kind of
piece
money.
to remember is
go ahead.
who NECA represents, right? So
Mm-hmm.
NECA represents the players. So even when people bring up this whole conflict of interest, the players
Uh-huh.
decide. It's the players who would say, "Hey, I think you have a conflict of interest," and I don't think that the players would care. Right? It's just like
Yeah,
when an
right.
attorney represents a client. Clients can waive certain conflicts of interest that an attorney has, right? So I don't know what people mean when they say what is NECA doing because she represents the players. So the question would be, do the players have a problem with what NECA did? That's number one. And then number two, yes, it's a personal move, but she's also making a statement, right? That's why it was posted on the Players Association's account. That's why it's posted on NECA's account. It is a move. It is a signal to the league to say, hey, if you don't want to play ball, there are other options. So
Mhm.
she's making a strategic statement.
Exactly. You said it
Okay,
best.
I get all that, but here's the thing. The world is a very dangerous place now. This is not 25, 30 years ago where you could just travel overseas, play, and be okay. When you're an American overseas now, you have a target on your back now. It's not the same thing. She's taking a risk. going overseas, playing in Saudi Arabia of all
I said it
countries,
earlier.
who
I
got
said it earlier. Right.
supreme human
So
rights
I don't think the
violations,
league is
don't
the
let
league.
women drive, and all type of stuff going on over there. Why would you want to go over there? Go to
But
France.
I
Go
don't
to
think they're
England.
actually playing in Saudi Arabia. It's just the one of the people who's a part of the funding is a Saudi Arabian, but they're
I think
not
they play right.
actually
They
playing
play in
in
Europe.
Saudi
I
Arabia.
think they play in Europe or somewhere. I think.
They're actually going
Mhm.
to play in multiple places.
Okay.
So
Oh,
from
okay.
my
Because I
understanding,
was
they're
under
going to
the
go on
understanding
different
that it was a
stops.
Saudi league and it was going to be in Saudi Arabia, and I'm not for that. I'm not
No,
for
they're
my black
saying
women
that based
going
on
to
the
Saudi
funding.
Arabia to do nothing.
Yeah, they're saying that
That's just
based on
me
the
personally.
funding, not the location of the games.
And
Yeah,
we got to be
the league.
careful about the way we parrot Western media when it comes to
Yes.
That's true.
those Islamic countries over there. I got a family of Muslims that have been over in Saudi Arabia. I know women who I've met women here in Cleveland that come over here from Saudi Arabia that tell me about Saudi because I ask questions. We got to be careful about how Western media talks about Muslim countries now, and
Mhm.
also
I'm
keep in mind
speaking
that
from my
hold on,
personal experience.
wait. Also, Saudi Arabia is an ally of the United States. So
Yes.
they're not going to be so stupid unless you go over there and break one of their laws. Now, if you go over there and break one of their laws, now you stuck. But you
Mhm.
better know that you better know their luck. You better know their laws. And
Not
on
for
top of
nothing, this
that,
is the
on
same
top
country that came here and killed an American journalist. So that U.S. ally stuff don't
there,
mean
there,
much or
there are
nothing.
questions, but again, brother, there are questions about that. They said that one of them did that. Others say the Mossad were the ones who did that. And and say if they did kill an American journalist. I know you're talking about Khashoggi. I
Yeah,
know.
Jamal Khashoggi. Yes,
Yeah,
that's the
I
name.
understand that. But what about the president of the United States who didn't bring them to justice? What about that? Because America's dirt piles up higher than, and I don't mean to get off into a political soliloquy. We can get back to basketball. I really don't want to talk about this, but however, we got to remember that America's dirt is piled high and stinks a lot more to heaven than anything Saudi Arabia has ever done. Namely, that our tax dollars are being paid for a genocide right now in Palestine. I don't recall, other than what they did in Yemen, I don't recall this level of death and genocide being supported by the United States using our tax dollars and sending bunker buster bombs to kill children who are in a defenseless population in the Palestinians. So let's be careful about who we talk about because there's some Americans that play in Israel too, that play for it in the Israel Basketball League. So let's
Mhm.
keep that in
Amen.
mind. So let's
That's
keep
true.
that same energy when one of our United States players goes overseas and plays in Israel too.
Oh,
That's
I,
true.
And
I keep the
also,
same
But I
energy.
But,
I
agree.
don't care where they play. I want them to
Hold
be
on, hold on.
here. I don't want them
but
overseas at
that's
all,
not
period.
that's not neither here
I,
nor
I I
Plutonic.
see
there.
what BD was talking about because yes, I'm not talking about necessarily them killing, but they do have laws, and sometimes you don't know the laws. It could be like Brittany Griner, and sometimes they can use
Right,
Mhm.
you as a example. I think they use her as a political thing, unfortunately,
right.
and so yeah.
But, but but I'm
Go ahead,
glad you
Jerry.
said that because I'm glad you said that because whose fault is that? Why hasn't the WNBA did something to change that?
They
Brittany
can
Griner
pay
was
them.
Brittany Griner.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
So why not? So why not open the books? Why not change the CBA? Why not give these women what they deserve? Except forcing these women to literally go overseas and have to literally spend all year round in another country to get the rest of their money. They should have done that after the Brittany Griner incident, but they haven't. So we're still here. So
That's a
it's
good
also the
point.
WNBA's fault.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
a good
I
point.
agree.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
that's a
That's
very
a good
good
Jeremy,
point.
you
point.
know what,
And
Jeremy?
also, I'm
You
not.
are
Yes, I'm listening.
fantastic. Thank you for saying that. You know,
Yes, I'm not.
That's a
aspect.
good
Cause
point.
Come
I
off
love the
screen
women's
because I'm
game.
not supposed to talk politically since I'm still in the military. So that's for me. So when you
Oh,
see me,
thank you
you
for your
get
service.
you're welcome. So I have to like come
Happy
off
Veterans Day
screen.
to you.
But thank you. But yes, that was eloquently said.
Yeah. And also Aneka Ogumike, she deserves everything because that woman has been the most disrespected. In my opinion, she's the most disrespected MVP in WNBA history. For her to never play for an Olympic team, for her to keep getting the disrespect that she deserves and never get the credit as a great player, as a champion, as a former MVP. She does get credit as a president, but then people have their opinions on that. I feel like Aneka Kumege is the most disrespectful superstar in the W, and that she deserves everything, in my opinion. So I'm not hating on what she's doing.
She's very good at what she does. She's a Hall of Famer. She's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. There's no question about that. And maybe first ballot. She's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, definitely
And
first ballot.
she's highly intelligent. She's highly intelligent. And the players around the league respect and love her. That's where she gets her respect and love from. Her peers. There's not one WNBA player currently that has anything bad to say about Nneka Ogwumike. They see her as a leader. They see her as a like a sister, family, all of that.
Yes. And I must say this: I'm one that has had the pleasure of watching her grow from eighth grade,
Yeah,
right? And my team and her team, AU team, have battled for 5 years. So
yeah,
I've gotten to know her family. I've gotten to know her. I've gotten to know her sisters. I've gotten to know their entire family.
yeah,
So this is someone that's near and dear to me. She is very smart. Her entire family. They're very brilliant women. They're
yeah,
very smart.
yeah. They grew up in Texas.
And they're very, yes, right there in Houston. They are
Yep,
very, very strategic in everything that they do, everything that
yep,
they say, how they move, down to the blink of an eye.
yeah,
So when it comes to this woman right here, just as you just said, she has been disrespected for so many years. And I wish at some point somebody would give her her praise.
yep.
Well,
He
this
deserves it.
is why I would say
Yes,
this is why we have to be careful about seeding ground on who the face of the league is, because we don't need one. Like it is
right,
okay for there to be multiple faces of the league and for them to be a face based on different things, right? I'm okay with that idea. But when we see ground and we say, oh, this one person is, you leave out so many players, number one, who should be elevated, and a lot of their accomplishments and what they do get swept under the rug.
Well,
So
that's the W fault for not pushing their
well,
players
let me
again.
finish. Let me finish. So as fans, we because they want to sell us a product. They want us to buy. So as fans, I think it's important that we let them know that we want to see more than just one player. It's imperative that we do that. Saying that Caitlin Clark is the face of the league, it doesn't help anybody, if we're being honest, right? And we saw that in the numbers, right? So when we talk about the people that she brings in, okay, we saw huge numbers for fever games, but not that much of an impact on other games, right? But there still was an increase. Why? Because
right.
fans are interested in seeing other players.
Case in point, Golden State. They broke records, attendance records.
Attendance records, ticket sales,
Yes.
all of their season tickets sold out,
Same with
right?
the Aces.
Not
Same
for
with the
nothing,
With no
all
Aces,
superstar.
expansion teams are going to do great their first year.
right? But that's
The
a new
Vancouver
thing that
Grizzlies
wasn't in the
sold out
past.
every game they first year too. Like all expansion teams are going to do great their first year because they're novelty their first year.
But let me say this. Let me say this. I agree with Miss Goody Two Shoes, and of course, BD. But let me say this. She's right. Yes, different players bring different fan bases, but the league has they she made it very clear that she want to go with this Larry Bird, Magic Johnson type scenario with Angel and Caitlin Clark, and she missed out. Asia has been tearing it up the last, well, since she's been in the league, but the last 4 or 5 years has been special. She did not promote that very well. She did not bring it up. Basically, when you think about it, Angel and Angel and Asia is really self promoting themselves. The league is not helping them promote. So they sell out their shoes, especially Angel, and so the WNBA do a horrible job of that. And so yes, there can be multiple faces of the league, and yeah, you know, I don't know.
And yeah, the
Well,
I
WNBA
hear
got
you. That's
they
why I
have
think that we
they
as fans
definitely
have to say, don't stop selling me this one thing. Sell me something else. I want to see something else, right? And the fans showing up, whether it's Golden State, like Brad said, right? Whether it's the Aces, like Brad said, fans want to see something else. So we can't parrot the same language and we can't say the same things that the league wants to sell. Now, I happen to think that Kathy and the people above learned their lesson. Yes, this
mm,
Caitlin moved some money, but I think this season showed them, hey, you don't have to hang your hat on one person. That was
it backfired
demonstrated
on
this
them.
season. It
well, the
Yeah.
backfired
W
on them.
definitely got to do a better job of selling his players because the point I made earlier, I could walk down the street and stop a stranger in the street and ask him, "You know who Caitlin Clark is?" And that person's gonna know who Caitlin Clark is. I can't say that about Nafisha Collier. I can't say that about Alyssa Thomas.
But I
I
think you
can't
could say
say
that
that
about the
about
stud
Sabrina
buds.
Ionescu.
But
I think
also that person got to do their research. Like if they call themselves a fan like that and not just only watching Caitlin Clark, they also got to do their research. Like like
but even still,
like
even as we
if
go
they
And
into
that's another thing. The
2026,
casual fan ain't fit to do no research, man. Ain't no
but even as
casual fan who just watching just to watch fit to
Right,
research players. That's
right,
real fans. That's what we
right,
do. We
right,
Yeah,
research
that's what
players
we do.
because
We
we're
research.
real
right,
We talk
fans.
about it.
The casual
right,
fan ain't fit to do all that.
right.
They just not.
Exactly,
yeah.
They follow the
even
exactly.
as we go
narrative. They
into
follow the
But
narrative.
2026.
It's the
Thank
right,
you. I was
it's the
going to
right
say there's a
casual
but
narrative
fan.
behind this.
It's the
There's a
right
narrative.
casual
There's
fan.
there's a narrative behind this. Listen,
Right.
when I grew up, look, I'm a little probably a little older than y'all. When I was growing up, the face of the league. Okay, now let's take the NBA for example.
mhm.
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson saved the league because the NBA used to have their finals on tape delay.
That
Mhm.
part.
That the NBA was on its way out. It was a matter of fact, people don't realize the NBA was more of a niche sport. And what I mean by that, a niche sport is like has a limited fan base. It's like surfing. It's like bowling. It's like playing cornhole. People don't understand that, don't realize that, but that's exactly what the NBA was before Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. So
And
you
not
had
for nothing, it's
so
not
so
like the
so
NBA didn't have stars.
okay, but let me finish. Let me finish because I grew up in that era. I grew up in that era.
Yeah,
Okay,
me too.
I grew up in that era. The two main faces of the NBA were Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, based upon what they brought from college, because they played against each other in the NCAA finals in college in the Final Four, and then the championship game, Indiana State, Michigan State. Okay, that carried over into the NBA. They brought fans from Larry Bird in Indiana, Magic Johnson, Michigan State. They brought that to the NBA. Larry went to the Celtics, the two most storied franchises, by the way, in all of sports. The Lakers and the Celtics, respect. I mean, you couldn't write this in the script. It just fell perfectly. Okay. So they're the two faces of the league. Now, with that being said, You also knew about Moses Malone. You also knew about Dr. J. You also knew about Isaiah Thomas. You also knew about Mark Aguirre. You also knew about Keem Olajuwon.
Dominique.
All of these players in the '80s. You knew about them. What's the other one?
Mark Price.
Dominique.
Huh?
Mark Price.
Yeah,
Dominique.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I was thinking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You had
James Worthy.
James Worthy. You had all of these other players. People knew about these household names you knew about. Now, fast forward to today with the WNBA. Caitlin Clark, to me, okay, in my opinion, she's not a great player because great players don't get subbed out for defensive purposes. But anyway, the face of the league of the WNBA, allegedly, Caitlin Clark, was because of a narrative, a political narrative. It wasn't because of basketball. Because when it comes to basketball, she's not that great. She's good, but not great. I don't consider her great yet. She has to show me. She has to stop turning the ball over. She has to play some defense. She's got to be able to shoot in the clutch. She's not a clutch player. She doesn't have leadership intangibles. The one that has all of those things is Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson should be the one that, if you're going to promote one player, why not the best player, arguably, in the history of the league right now?
But also,
And Asia
Look,
Wilson.
I agree with
I
all
agree
of
with
that.
you. Other players need to be, because she ain't the only good player. She's the best player in the world.
yes.
But you also have, like you said, the Alyssa Thomas. You have the Odyssey Sims. You have Alicia Gray. You have Chelsea Gray. You have Shakira Austin. You have Paige Beckers. You have Angel Reese. You have Nafisa Collier. You have the Stud Buds. You have all of these stars in the league that you're not promoting. So I agree with you with that. But I think it's okay to have the face, like Michael was, like Michael Jordan was, like LeBron was. However, you have to promote other players too, because players when Caitlin Clark came into the league, those fans were Indiana fans that came with her. They didn't become automatically Valkyrie fans or Chicago fans or Atlanta fans or LA fans because of Caitlin Clark. Those fans that came with Caitlin Clark and are fans of Caitlin Clark followed her to Indiana. So the rising of it wasn't really no rising. It really wasn't no rising per se of the league. It was a rising of the Indiana fan.
Facts.
That's why the attendance at the other games raised up when she was there, because they're Indiana fans. They wore Indiana jerseys. They didn't wear Aces jerseys because of Caitlin Clark. They didn't wear Los Angeles jerseys before. They were Los Angeles fans because of Cameron Brink, Rakia Jackson.
Yes. Facts. Speak it.
Chicago fans went to Chicago because of Angel Reese.
Mm-hmm.
The Lynx fans became fans because of Nafisa Collier and the Stud Buds.
Whoa, that's not true. The Lynx were already good. The Lynx had
No,
four rings long
You
before
misunderstand
Nafisa
what I'm saying,
Collier.
brother. No, you
They
misunderstand
had a
what I'm
fan
saying.
base.
No. You misunderstanding what I'm saying, brother. The success brings fans to the game. The stars bring fans to the games. Nafisa is a star. She'll bring fans to the game. They're fans of the Lynx. Because of Nafisa, because of Courtney Williams or Tisha Heidemann, they're links. That's the point I'm making. So what I'm saying is, it's okay to have a face of the league, but you have to promote others in the league. People know about Jokic. People know about Wemby. People know about Shea Gilgeous. People know about Giannis. People know about players from the Pelicans, and you know about Steph. You know about Draymond. You know about this
Anthony
and that.
Edwards.
But the face of the league for years has been who? LeBron James. LeBron James. Whether you like him or not, That's the way it was. Just like Michael Jordan. I knew about Michael Jordan, but you had others in the league. Clyde the Glide. You had others around the league who were
Sean
stars
Kemp,
in their
Gary
own right.
Payton,
There you
But
go.
listen, Brass.
Stockton,
But listen,
Malone.
Brass.
There you go. There you
Brass.
go.
Brass. But listen, the NBA do that. The WNBA refuse to do that.
That's
Asia has
that's my point. And that's my point.
the
That's
Yeah,
the point.
WNBA.
That's where
and
they're
that's
wrong.
on the league.
Not only do they have the wrong person as the face of the league, they don't even promote the other players in the league to go along with that person.
Okay. You know what? Look, big dog. I'm gonna compromise a little bit. You could make her the face if you're gonna promote everybody else. If she put butts in the seat and she bring all this money, Asia has been tearing it up. She broke a record that has never been broken, which 1,000 points in a season. You had so many good players, they never broke that record. She was
Again,
the first
oh,
players to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. What else did she win?
Scoring
MVP
title,
four
Finals
times,
MVP, the
Scoring
ring.
title and
the
all in one
rebounding
season.
titles as far as
So
rebounds in the
she did
year,
that like big.
not per game like Angel has it, but she's had the most rebounds in the year, but not just average. She didn't average more than Angel. But go ahead.
Let me say this: a lot of CC popularity has been pushed down people's throat. You could push Asia's down people's throat. You had to do the same thing y'all doing, CC. Y'all purposely making her the face of the league. Y'all putting her out there, putting her out there, putting her out there. Why you ain't do that for Asia? And she breaking records.
Right.
But Miss D, I'm gonna push back a little bit. I actually don't think it's okay for CC to be the face, right? Because the women are searching for respect. People already don't respect women in certain fields, and so the face can't be the player who's not the best. She's not even the best 3-point shooter in the league, if we're
No,
being
no, no.
honest.
You're not getting what
well,
I'm
here's
saying. Yeah, I
ladies,
agree with
not for
that.
So
nothing.
That's not what you're
if
saying.
Y'all
you
That's not
don't
what
leaving
you're
want
one
the
saying.
face,
important point out.
and I know you're
And
gonna talk about ticket numbers, but if
no,
if
No,
I'm
you're
no,
going
not.
to
no, no, no,
choose
no,
I
the
no,
was
no, no,
face,
I
no,
was
no,
you
no,
gonna
no.
should
talk
Hold
choose
up,
the
about
hold up, y'all.
player.
Hold up, y'all.
aesthetics.
Miss
You
D,
have
Miss
to be
D is not
pleasing to the
saying.
eye too. You
Miss
have
D
to be
isn't
pleasing to
saying
the
that she
eye. People
agrees
have
with
to
that.
want you
Excuse
to
me.
watch.
Okay, excuse me.
Miss D is agreeing that she's the face of the league. She
No,
just
I
said
said
for the sake of argument,
fake
not that
argument.
it's true, but for the sake of argument, let's say she's the face. So she said that then she makes her points. She's not saying she agrees with that.
Right,
Exactly.
I
What I'm
get what
saying
she's
is
Miss D,
that
I'm
saying.
gonna
what
be
What I
back. My
That was
phone
my
dying. I gotta
report.
charge
I'm
my
okay.
not
phone.
saying that she believes that,
Oh, okay.
right? But what
Okay,
I am
no, that's
saying
not what I'm
is
saying.
we
I'm
can't
saying that
even
what
concede that
BD.
point because the women are searching for respect of the
Right,
game. Women are
right.
respected in basketball, generally speaking.
You right.
Yes, women are respected by you guys on the panel, but generally speaking, they are not. And so you cannot have a face that isn't the best.
What? No, that's what
Yeah, we
I was
agree.
trying to say.
We
I was
agree.
trying to say this. Hold on, Brad. I was trying to say this. BD was saying put people in the seats. Okay, I give you that. Fine. But if that's the case, you basically also still in a way forcing CC down people's throat. You could do the same thing with Asia, and guess what? It'll be a better argument because she breaking records. And also
Exactly.
he's about aesthetically pleasing. No disrespect. Kaylin is not like drop dead gorgeous. What are you talking about? Angel is very pretty. Asia is very pretty. So they're not ugly. What are you talking about?
You could have done it with Sabrina. You could have
Exactly.
done that. You could have
Well,
done it with
Cameron,
Sabrina. You could
maybe
have
he
done
was
it.
talking
You
about
could have
her
done
Cameron
it with
Brink,
Stewie.
basketball shot, but
Cameron Brink.
that
Yeah.
logo three ain't pretty unless it hit. And Miss Mamas
I
Exactly.
hasn't
mean,
shot above 34% since she's been in the league from the three.
Exactly.
That's average. That's average. So give me something else. So no,
you
I
could
will
have
And
not concede.
you could
I
have
can
done it with
concede
Stewie.
if you want
but
one
they
face,
said
I can
they
concede that it
called
can be
her
Asia.
the Steph Curry of the WNBA. She's not even
And they
close.
did it with Sabrina. Sabrina was called that in
Yeah, I like
college.
what
No,
you
She
said.
was
no,
called Steph Curry in
I'm talking
college.
about Cece. They were talking about that with her. I
I
heard
know.
Stephen A. Yeah,
I know.
yeah. I heard Steve, and to be honest with you, Sabrina's closer than Cece is, but neither one of them are Steph Curry. Sorry, but
No, right,
anyway,
no.
No,
Let me say this,
yeah,
they
Brad.
I got you. I'm not saying you're saying that, but I'm just saying.
Was
I
you there when
just to
Yeah.
make it clear.
was you in the comment section when I said that what I say? I said the reason why it stuck with CC first this narrative about her being like uh, uh Steph Curry. because she allowed the MAGA crowd to use her.
Yes,
She's allowing them to use her because they saying this racist stuff, and yes, they pay all this money, and she fall in love. She didn't say that she fall in love with the popularity instead of
yes,
realizing that they using you. And Sabrina
yes,
saw that. She saw that they was trying to make her the great white hype, but
right.
but she's like, no, I'm not with that. But Cece, by her being quiet, has been I won't say she racist. What I'm saying is she not gonna stop it because it's making her money, and she seemed to like to keep up the mess. That's just
Yeah,
She
my
likes the
Miss
It's
D.
attention.
convenient.
right.
It's
Yeah,
Exactly.
convenient for her.
Miss D. Miss D. Caitlin Clark is the Taylor Swift of women's sports.
Right.
That's what she is.
Right.
She's the Taylor Swift of women's sports.
Exactly.
Exactly it. She's
That's a
Taylor
really good
Swift.
example because we all know Taylor Swift can't sing. We
Exactly.
we all know she's not the most talented in
Hey, Tulip.
the music
Yeah.
industry, you know. But
So
if
love.
we're going to do one, I now have to push
What's
back
up, Tulip? Yeah,
because
I
if
agree. I
we
agree
want the
with that.
women to be respected, it can't be her because she's just not it yet. She's just not.
And that's why Kathy Engelbert has to go because she's ruining the respect that these women deserve. Caitlin Clark deserves respect, just like everybody else. However, the narrative that they're putting that Kathy Engelbert is buying into, the white nationalist, white supremacist agenda that has come into the league for under the guise of worshiping Cece as the best player in the league, and that she's just the Jesus of Nazareth of the WNBA. You see what I'm saying? And the other players around the league resent that, and as a result, when they show their resentment, or like when Kennedy what's her, is Kennedy Carter with
Yeah,
Chicago,
yeah.
when she said what else can she do besides jack up logo threes, they automatically jumped on her and said that she's jealous and that these players are fouling her hard because they're jealous and they're angry. Jealous of what? These women, most of the ones she's playing against, are future Hall of Famers. What the hell? They got to be. Some of them got rings. Some of them are paid their dues. Some of them the best players in the world. What the hell? They got to be jealous of her about?
Yep. Kennedy told the truth, Brass. Kennedy told the truth.
She told the truth.
Oh, no,
And,
he got
Right.
told
and again, from a basketball perspective, she's a good player. I'm not even gonna argue. She's not trash, but she ain't great either. I don't like that word great being put on her. She's not great. She's good. When you have when not only did she smash the record, she obliterated the record for turnovers. And again, I'm gonna reiterate: she doesn't play defense. Stephanie White even knows it. That's why she subs her out. The great players I know, like Worthy and Magic, Magic wasn't the great players like that. They don't get pulled out in the fourth quarter for defense. No, they in the game. Isaiah Thomas's and the LeBron James and the Jason Kidds and all the other great players. Have you ever heard of them getting pulled out when they were rookies? No. I'm
Even
talking about when they were
even
rookies. I'm not talking
yeah.
about while they were. I'm talking about as rookies because remember, Jason Kidd didn't have a jump shot when he came in the league,
Maybe we comparing,
but he
but we not
played defense. But he played defense.
First of all, Diana Diana
Go ahead.
Taurasi did not get pulled. Taurasi did not get pulled out, and she wasn't a defender like that.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So what does that tell you? So what does that tell you about an individual? Because Stephanie White been around women. She's one of the pioneers of women's basketball. I remember when she was at Purdue.
What you gotta
I
say?
remember when she was at Purdue because her coach is her name is the sister that does the play-by-play now. Oh, she's in the studio with Shanae and them, Agumake and them now. That was her college coach. What was her? Huh?
No, go. Jacob got his hand up like he in church.
But anyway, that's my point. These players that not every NBA player was a great defender. That not everybody was Gary Payton, but I don't recall him ever being pulled out of a game because they were a liability like that. Jason Kidd may not have been the best defender in the league, but he gave it the old college try. It wasn't easy against them. But with CC, I've seen these go blow by her. She misses assignments on help. Listen, those are the things you learn as you become when you get older. Hopefully she'll learn from that and she'll get better. But my point is, you cannot put the label great on players too early. I don't even put great. Well, to me, Angel's great because she has one skill set that cannot be taught, and that's motor and rebounding. So she got greatness written all over. Plus, she got rings from the time she was at high school to the time she was in college. And if she was on a team that had any sense, who had a competent GM, she'd be on her way to a championship right now. But then that's neither here nor there. I would classify her as great because of what she's doing, but yet she's not a finished product. She has things that she still needs to work on to become elite, because there's great and then there's elite. She's not elite yet, but she's great. CC ain't even great. She has to get to great, then elite, in my opinion, basketball wise, because Angel does it on both sides of the court and she affects the game without scoring a bunch of points. She gets rebounds, assists. We see her as a point forward when she was allowed to play her game this past year. She's one of the top 10 players in the league when she was allowed to play that point forward, being able to rebound, distribute, get score points, score at the free throw line. She's just a hooper. She does everything. But I can't say that about CC. Angel had the best sophomore season of anybody in her draft class. You had 3 or 4 players that have been traded already. Aaliyah Edwards was traded. My girl who went to Ohio State, J.C. Sheldon, she's been traded twice or 3 times. Peely got traded from Minnesota. Now she's in LA with her old college coach. She got traded. So CC, I understand she got hurt. Injuries are a part of the game. Cameron Brent got hurt. Rakia Jackson is the only one I know that's close to Angel as far as having a great sophomore season. Other than that, it's been Angel. So the 7th pick in the draft. And people don't realize when you're the 7th pick in the draft, that's not the lottery. The lottery, I think, is 1 through 4, Miss D, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 1 through 4, 1 through 5, something like that?
1 through 5.
Yeah, 1 through 5.
1 through 5. That's the lottery in the WNBA based upon there's not a lot of teams in the league. I think in the NBA it's the top 10, I believe, is the lottery, I believe. But Angel's the one who's been shining, even though she suffered some injury. So that's all I'm saying. Captain Engelbert has a gold mine in Chicago, and they're ruining it by empowering that imbecile, that idiot they got at the general manager and the owner of the Chicago Sky. And now they're on the verge of completely fumbling one of the worst fumbles in the history of sport since the Red Sox traded Babe Ruth.
No, since the Red Sox traded Mookie Betts.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Babe Ruth, I think has done more for baseball and I love Mookie, but I think he's done a lot more and had a bigger impact on baseball than Mookie Betts, because Babe Ruth was the standard at the time until Barry Bonds and them start breaking his records. But Henry Aaron when he broke his record. But anyway,
Jacob, say something.
That's what I'm saying.
What's it called? Hey, Philip, you know how this whole conversation started? Because I was showing Miss B about South Carolina. That's how this whole conversation started.
Oh.
Don't troll South Carolina. Please don't do that. Don't troll South Carolina. I already got LSU fans. I'm a UConn fan, and LSU fans be trolling South Carolina,
I do not
talking
care.
mess, and they be thinking it's UConn.
I do not care.
We don't troll.
I was a Tennessee fan when Pat Summitt was alive. I was a big Tennessee fan.
Me too.
Now,
You know why? You know why I like Tennessee back in the day? Because Detroit. She had a lot of Detroit players, and that's why I like Tennessee.
like who? I know they have Rakia, but who else?
Oh, I
Because
can't think
Tamika
right now.
Catchings is from
Oh,
Texas.
from Texas.
Samika Randall is from Ohio. I know her.
I can't think right now. And that's
Shamika Holesclaw is from Astoria, Queens, in New York.
right. And
Queens.
Candace Parker
Nikki
from
McCray.
Tennessee.
Nikki McCray, I think, is from Tennessee.
Charles, Deidre Charles, Deidre Head. That's what. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Oh, you going way back, Miss D. You going way, that's some names I forgot.
Deidre Charles, she passed away. Yep. Rest in peace, Deidre.
Yeah, okay.
Karen Lawson, where's she from?
Carol Lawson is from. That's a good question. I know she ain't from Michigan. Where's Carol Lawson from? Oh, she might be from the West Coast. I believe. Is she from the West Coast or the South? That's a good question. Somebody got to Google that.
I think she might be the West Coast, ain't she? Ain't she a West Coaster? I don't know. I might be wrong.
You got to Google that. I got to Google that. I forgot where she's from. And that's my girl too. That's one of Pat Summers' more cerebral players. Carol Lawson, real smart.
Yeah, shoes. Yeah.
Anybody looking that up? For some
While we're
reason,
waiting on that, I was gonna say, well, see, Tulip, Fee and Skylar are gonna try to win with Bannum and Beck Allen. They got to try to win with those two on their roster. So we'll see how
For
they
the
do in
Unrivaled.
Unrivaled.
I doubt it.
Wait, isn't that a little
I
different?
can't
though?
believe they put Bam Bam and Allen on there. Oh my
Yeah, they were
god.
trolling. There was no way Unravel wasn't trolling.
she's from Virginia.
I mean,
Cause
That's
Yeah,
exactly
Virginia.
where I wanted
Carol
Bannum to
Lawson
go.
is from Virginia.
oh okay.
Yeah.
Oh okay. So okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, she's from Virginia.
So she coaching close to her home. You know, she ain't too
Yeah,
far.
yeah,
From,
North Carolina. Yep, or
Yeah.
Duke rather. Yeah, and Duke. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, she's from Virginia. Yeah. But yeah,
But
I didn't catch your whole because you said something about what was your saying about Angel? I think I saw that in the title. 'Cause I didn't see the whole Angel Reese interview with Ty Young on what
Yeah,
happened with her.
that's what we was talking about. Ty Young, how she was surprised at what happened. How she found out she was not gonna be the coach anymore. How Spoon was gonna be the coach, and she had everything ready to go, and she had to pack up and all that stuff. So yeah, she was shocked.
Yeah, I have to go and watch it, Miss D. I was in the middle of watching it before I decided I was going to leave work. I worked late today, and I had it on my TV, and I was like, I'm gonna go finish watching.
She's going unapologetic.
Yep, she on.
Yeah,
I got to see that. I got to see
I did
that.
it earlier. Yeah, I did it earlier. Yeah,
I got to see that. I got to see that. Ooh, get the tea. I gotta get the tea, Miss D.
Yep.
I know.
It was a
Gotta
good
get the tea, Miss D.
parts I saw. You know, I didn't see it. I just brought it up here so we could watch it together. And I was just wanting to see the part about. I saw a preview about how.
So she expected to be the replacement for Teaspoon.
No, she expected the Teaspoon to get a second year. She said,
"Oh, okay.
A lot of coaches don't get. They usually get at least one more year before they get canned. You know?
Okay. Now we do know why she was fired, right? Like for real, she was fired because she drafted Angel Reese. because
you're right. You might be right. Because she
no, but look, I remember Showtime put up the video when they had the cameras inside the war room.
Right, I saw that, and he had that look
and
like.
You look at the look on his face when Teaspoon that don't look like a dude that was excited about that pick.
Nope,
it wasn't. Trust your board. Trust your board.
Thank you. because I think Jeff P. he wanted Camilla, but he wanted a white point guard to go with. I think he wanted J.C. Sheldon, but she got picked before
And
Angel.
guess what? Right, that's true. And guess what? But he got the right pick, but he just ain't treat her right. J.C. Sheldon good, but she ain't no Angel Reese.
Ain't nobody Angel Reese. There ain't nobody Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Nobody.
But he
The only
don't
one that can look Angel Reese in the face as far as what she brings to the table is one Angel Wilson. Because I'm telling y'all, once she gets that mid-range, let me calm down.
No,
Also,
look,
also
Brad,
Let me
Stewie.
calm down.
I'm with you
Also
100%
Stewie.
on
Don't
that.
forget Stewie.
We're looking. I don't know.
There is
You heard me say this
pitfall
before,
in
Pretty
you.
Tony. I don't know if people understand fully or wrap their heads around what they're
They
looking
don't.
at. She's
They
the
don't.
best rebounder in the history of the women's game at 22 years old.
And I never knew somebody could be the better rebounder than Sylvia Fowles and Tamika Catchings.
Thank you, and
That's
I agree with you, but
Yes.
because like I said, I'm a Tennessee fan. Don't nobody want to know about Tamika Catchings more than me.
Yeah, look here.
That's my A1 girl. She's my favorite player, other than Shamika Oscar. My favorite player to ever play at Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay, public service
I even
announcement.
know about
Please
her
hit the like
sister.
button.
I even know about her sister Tarja Catchings. People forget
Y'all
about
remember her?
her.
Yes.
She played for
I ain't
Illinois.
forget.
She
Yeah,
did.
I
She
ain't
played for
forget.
Illinois. She played for
Listen,
the Fighting
Brass ass.
Illini. She stayed home.
Let me
Yep.
say this. Public service
Oh, Miss
announcement.
D got another.
Please hit the like button for this channel and So Pretty Tony's as well. Hit the like
Yes.
button or go sub to So Pretty Tony, Big Dog,
Everybody.
and please sub to myself.
Thank
Yes,
you. Yes,
I'm.
sub to everybody.
I
Guess
need
what, y'all?
200
I'm gonna
at
start
least before
coming
the end of this chat,
regularly.
please. Right.
So on Friday, so tomorrow I'll be coming on. I'm gonna come on about 1 p.m. I was getting ready to say 1300. That's military time. I can't get it. At 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. So but go ahead, hit the like button, man. Just go to everybody's channel, hit that like button.
Please
And
sub. I
cost you
need
nothing.
200 before the end of this chat. I seen people come in. Please
Hit
hit
her
the
up,
like
y'all.
and
Hit her up.
subscribe.
And sub.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hey,
Miss D's trying to reach
Thank
500.
you.
Yes.
hey,
Yes, we gotta help you get you there. You got all the hours. You just gotta yeah, come on, y'all. Don't be like that.
there's a freshman for LSU.
Yeah, I'm watching right now, so I'm on. So when y'all
Man,
see me pause, I'm over here on
what's that
Fan
girl's
Club
name?
right now. You gotta come catch it out, Brass.
What's the girl from New Mexico?
Johnson, Zakia.
No,
Oh, you talking about
Zakia's
Lopez?
the other one, the shooter. She from New Mexico. I know about Zakia.
Yeah. Who that? You talking about for LSU?
Yeah, for LSU. What's her name? She got a wet jump shot, Miss D.
Yeah, I'm watching right now. Let me see if I catch her name across the board.
No, not Zakai. No, she's an Angel Reese and Nita Morrow type player. I'm talking about they got a girl on their squad. She's out of New Mexico.
Bella Hines.
Bella Hines. That girl's shot is soaking wet. I ain't seen a shooter like that since AZ Fudd. She right there. Bella Hines ain't no AZ Fudd. I'm telling you, her AZ. This girl can shoot, Miss D.
Wow. You know what?
Her shot is so beautiful. Oh my! Wait till you see her. Now I see why Kim Mulkey's recruiting class #1 in the country.
Yeah, I'm liking this team. They fast. They fast as hell. They're not very big in front, but they fast.
Bella got a shot.
Defense, and they can shoot.
Man,
you got one in, you got Michaela on the other. Michaela's not missing.
Oh, I love Michaela. Michaela's one of my favorite players.
Oh, they on her right now. She just hit.
I love me some Michaela Williams. Love me some Michaela Williams.
Brass.
Wait till she get to the league.
Yeah.
Wait till she get to the league.
About LSU, that's great to hear. But I need to see it against South Carolina, Texas, and Ole Miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Absolutely.
I need to see it about
absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. However, That's team play. I'm talking about individuals.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Can't nobody tell me about Dawn Staley. I love Dawn Staley. Her and Jason Kidd are my two favorite point guards of all time. Well, Magic too. My three favorite point guards of all time: Magic Johnson, Jason
Dawn
Kidd,
Staley.
And Dawn Staley. Dawn Staley. People who haven't watched her. Woo-wee. You talk about pure point guard. You look up the word pure point guard in the dictionary, Dawn's face will be right next to it.
Yep.
She was pure.
Yep.
Pure point guard in every sense of the word. So
Yeah,
I know
she
how she
got
get.
her
So
shot
I know
back.
how she get down, bro. Trust me, I'm a South Carolina fan too. But one of my favorite players is Michaela. I love me some Michaela Williams because trust me, when she get to the league, all she got to do is control her weight. She controls her weight and stay in shape. She's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, her and Maddie Booker are similar built, but to
Yes.
me, I think she's a better. Between her and Maddie Booker, it's kind of hard because they played the same. But I think Michaela has that extra gear. She got that. She got that more dog than Madison Booker. I like
Yes, she
Madison Booker,
does.
but she doesn't. She doesn't show up in big games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I like Maddie though. I like Maddie. I think she's one of the better offensive players in the league. But yeah, that's Michaela. Michaela got that dog in her. That's the difference.
Wait,
That's the
Brad.
difference. And that's
Brad.
the reason why I love Angel so much, because there ain't no bigger dog than her other than Asia Wilson. Because when it comes to dog and motor, yeah, that's generational right there with Angel. She got that ticker. She got that ticker. She got that ticker. And when she's pissed off, the whole world gonna feel it.
The whole world, everybody on the court feeling that.
Yes, because even Asia felt it when she put. I'll never tell people. People look at me like I'm crazy. When I saw Angel play Asia last year for that one game when the Chicago Sky beat them, Asia looked like she been through hell and back. She didn't understand. She didn't understand the natural force of nature that's called Angel Reese. She didn't expect that. She didn't expect that.
She hasn't
because
met
ever since that point, she has taken Angel very serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very serious. Angel's a force. Angel's a force of nature. People just don't understand it.
You see them?
They don't want to understand it.
It ain't nothing you can do with them.
Pretty Tony, I went back and watched Angel's games earlier, like a month ago. I just went back and watched her 2 years in her 2 years at LSU. Listen.
Yeah. Go ahead, say it.
Maybe Maya Moore, maybe Stewie. I can't recall Tamika. I can't recall a player that dominated every game like Angel did.
Every game and will.
20 rebounds like 3 games, or just snatch 20 rebounds like it's nothing.
Right. And remember, she deferred a little bit because she got Anissa and she wanted Anissa to come in and feel comfortable.
And then the year before that, she had Lex Luthor, she had Alexis Morris, and she had Big Deja. She had Jasmine Carson. I mean,
and
she dominated the SEC.
That was a good move for her, man. LSU was just a good move for her.
She dominated the SEC. I mean, just is Angel Reese. Now, the only team she didn't dominate, as my brother will point out, is South Carolina.
Right.
She had good games against them. She had good games against them, but as a team, no.
Right. Brass. The classic.
They knew what they were up against. They scouted well, Brass. They scouted well.
Yeah.
But listen, the classic fight, it was the fight where the flawed brother got out the stands
Oh
and that
yeah.
was
Flaw J's
crazy.
brother.
And
Yeah,
then
Yeah,
Angel didn't
you
get
know
all
what?
in
Like
that.
you want
Yeah,
to fight
Angel
big
did.
old Camilla. She could have fished
yeah,
her hell out, even though she
yeah.
girl.
Exactly.
Girl.
Yeah, exactly. Angel was on the bench. She couldn't come off because
Yeah.
Camilla wouldn't have did that to Angel. Trust me,
Oh, hell no.
she wouldn't have did that to Angel. She was. She
No,
would have looked.
Angel's injured. No, you're right. But you know
Yeah,
what?
she was on the sideline. Yeah, she was on.
Camilla,
And
Camilla
even if
feel
she
like
wasn't injured, Miss D, she wasn't gonna come off that bench because that's a suspension. But go ahead.
right, but no, they. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Wait, no,
Angel.
mid D. Angel was on the court when that happened. It's just that she was going to the sideline because she was saying, "Oh, I'm injured. Can I please come out?" I think
Right,
that's
right,
what happened.
right.
Oh, okay, okay.
Flau'jae, she tried to act tough like she was gonna buck up
And
against
Florida ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't
right,
nobody gonna do nothing.
because she did something to Ashley Watkins, and
Yeah,
and she pushed her
yeah,
down. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
still watched that part, a little fight. Well, it
yeah,
wasn't a
yeah.
fight, but yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, it was a little skirmish. It wasn't a fight.
Yeah,
It wasn't no punches thrown. But yeah, but I was saying to myself like, come on, Camilla, she's like 5 inches shorter than you, and she about
no,
Exactly.
10,
yeah,
15 pounds
I know.
lighter than you. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
50
I mean,
pounds.
come on. I mean, I know you looking out for your teammate, but come on, man, break
Right,
it up. Don't push the girl, just break it up. You know what I mean? It's like
right,
tell her just back off, back off. You know what I'm saying? But that's
right.
Camilla.
Well,
Camilla.
you know what? I don't think she meant to push her to her. She just
Yeah,
so big, and she kind of
yeah,
pushed her to the
yeah,
ground. I think she
yeah,
tried to push her off, but it wound up pushing her to the ground.
yeah. Right, right. Yeah, she would
But
like
look,
I said, she would have did that to Angel. Angel would have looked at her like, you know
yeah.
who I am.
Mhm.
Don't, Camilla was like, yes, I do. Let me back up off.
Hmm. Right.
And no smoke with that one. Yeah, but those are some battles, man. Those are some battles. That's basically got me because I have my reasons for not watching the
Now,
WNBA
Camilla's
religiously,
not
but
soft. She just need to be aggressive. She's not soft. She just need
nah,
to
she's not soft. She's just
no.
aloof. She's aloof. She's a typical big Miss D. She's a typical big male and female. If you don't get her involved in the game, she'll disappear on you.
That's true.
And I hate that. Yeah.
You have to get her touches at the offensive end for her to be engaged.
And also, you
Once
need a
she
Don Staley type coach. You need a coach that motivate her. Because
exactly because Dawn kept a foot in her behind.
yep, and
You
she
know,
would appreciate that. She appreciated that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Because Dawn was always going at her at practice. I remember the documentary on ESPN where it was the practice before LSU, and Dawn kept yelling at Camilla, "Yo, fight! Like you gotta fight! You gotta go at it! Because if you don't go at it, then LSU's gonna kill you. LSU they're
yeah,
gonna beat you, and
yeah,
that's what the coaches was preaching that
yeah.
game. That if you don't go in and beat these guys,
Yeah,
because they're the defending champions, if you don't beat
yeah,
them, they're gonna
yeah,
make you look bad."
yeah. Because that one girl right there with Reese on the back of her jersey, she gonna run through you if you don't put no effort in. She gonna run right through you. So, because I remember when she was battling with Angel, and Angel was telling her, "I'm here all day. I'm here all day." She was telling Camille, "I'm here all day." But Tulip, she has a
Look,
motor. It's
she
just
busted
that
her
she
lip.
needs. It's just that somebody needs to pull the cord to start it.
Right. And
With
I hope
Angel's motor is run on batteries. It's
right.
like
And
an electrical motor. It don't stop.
I
It
hope
don't stop.
I hope she learned how to do that, Camilla. Learn how to self motivate.
Yeah.
And what was I say? Yeah,
But there's some players that just need that though, Miss D. They're not self motivated. Look, again, when Camilla is not engaged, she'll disappear. If you and even Angel knew that. That's the reason why when Angel was playing that point forward with Camilla, she would get Camilla the ball every chance she got. Because she knows that if I feed Camilla and get her confidence going, she's gonna play like a demon, and you're in trouble. Because when Camilla plays up to her standard, her abilities, she's a problem because of her
all
height,
right.
her
So,
size, and her athleticism. She's a problem.
Goon, we gonna see how Malaysia play against some competition. Right now, she's playing against the Houston Bible Study School.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
No,
Yeah. Belmont Middle School.
Right, the Planet Fitness.
Yeah, Planet Fitness, right.
No,
The YMCA Boys Club,
Right.
Girls Club.
No, she don't. I hope she get better. No, she don't.
Mid D. She's playing against the school of the deaf and blind. That's who she's playing against.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. School of the Blind, yeah, and Deaf, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they beat somebody today. I think they only scored
They
20,
didn't even score 30, bruh. They didn't even score 30.
20, 24, something like that.
Wow.
They beat them by 89 points, Miss D. LSU.
Wow.
They beat them by 89 points. Yeah, it was 7. I think it was 70-6 at the half or something like that. Something crazy like that.
That's horrible. Poor team. I guess they told you to take your money and take this butt whooping and go home and take this money.
They said it was belt to ass. To me, it was bat to head. Wasn't belt to ass. It was bat to head.
And what's funny is that you're gonna have a lot of LSU fans that's gonna be talking, and I'm gonna be like, you haven't played nobody like y'all did last year. They're gonna just go be talking and talking like they nice. And then
but everybody plays weak teams at the beginning, except for Duke. Duke lost to Baylor, but that's Baylor. But that's Baylor though. But you know, everybody's playing the schools of the blind and the Belmont Middle Schools and whatnot, and you know.
I mean,
Mount Vernon Avenue State.
UConn, we got a tough non-schedule this year. We got a tough one this year because we got to play Michigan. We got to play Ohio State.
Goon. No, Goon. No, she's not better than Flau'jae on defense. Get the out of here.
Who do you say was better than?
No, Goon said. Goon said that Malaysia had better defense than Flau'jae or anybody on the team.
Well, yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is actually.
Wait, what you got to say, Tony?
Malaysia is a good defender. She's a very good defender.
She is a good defender. She is.
Yeah, I think she's better than Flau'jae. I think Flau'jae hasn't lived up to her potential as far as defensively. She got all that length. She's decent. She could block your shot because she got them long arms and go gadget arms. She's decent. She's not terrible on defense, but Flau'jae should be way better defensively than she is.
I can agree to that.
At least, but you know, Malaysia, she's tenacious on defense. She's tenacious.
She is.
I don't see the same tenacity. I don't see that same tenacity out of Flau'jae like that. She should be though, because she got the physical tools. She's built a lot. She's built similar to my girl. With Connecticut now. She was a rookie last year. Sanaya Rivers. She's built a lot. She's built similar to Sanaya. She got the high hips, long arms, long legs, cover a lot of ground, but she's not tenacious on defense like Sanaya Rivers is. That's why I like Sanaya Rivers. That's why I wanted Chicago to have her with Ainge paired up with Ainge on that perimeter, so they can play some perimeter defense and get and put Banham up out on the bench and use her just as a 3-point shooter. But she went earlier than people expected to Connecticut. But anyway, Flau'jae should be a lot better defensively with her athleticism. She's not the greatest athlete, but she has enough athleticism that she could be a better defender than she is now. For Wiley uses her athleticism. She's cat quick. She got the cat quick arm. She knows what hand to use to steal. She uses that inside hand. She got the quick feet, and she's tenacious. That's why I think Fort Wiley is a little bit advanced defensively than Flau'jae, in my opinion.
Real money. To answer your question, outside of Sarah Strong and also Izzy, who's more pro ready? Raven.
Yeah, I love Raven. She's my favorite point guard in college. I love Raven Johnson.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna disagree. Lay played okay defense. She sometimes look lost out there. Flau'jae don't. Flau'jae problem is she don't always be aggressive on defense. She's just lazy with it. So it's kind of switch. Lay don't play good defense. She's getting better.
It does to me. She
No,
does to me.
go back and look last year. No, she lost
Most
in.
of her mistakes, Miss D, were rookie mistakes. Those are freshman mistakes.
Oh, she's a
Help
junior.
defense.
We talk about sophomore. She played the same
Or
way last
sophomore
year.
rather, or whatever. But
No.
I put
That's why Don had to take her out a lot of times. On defense, she's getting cooked. And sometimes because she wants to do the highlights. That was her problem.
and that's
Wrong.
experience.
Wrong.
That's experience.
No, I can't say that. I can't say that's experience because
Why not?
the reason why I say that because that should be the first thing you learn as far as defense. Offense comes easy to her. And you with Don Staley, she's teaching you in practice. She's teaching you in practice, and you have to be engaged into that. And a lot of times she's a little lazy. You gotta switch. I think Flaugier played a little bit better, even though she don't play as good a defense. But I think her problem is that she takes stuff for granted. Like I think she took Angel for granted.
So who has the greater effort on defense?
Flaugier.
I don't see it.
Slightly.
I don't see it. I disagree. We agree to disagree because I think a lot of times I think a lot of it was for Wiley. Sometimes she would miss defensive because help defense is almost as important as one-on-one on-ball defense.
Yeah, but no, I like the one-on-one better. Her one-on-one is bad. What I'm saying is, you look at that this year. We're going to see when she play competition. You cannot.
I ain't going by this year. I'm not going by these. I'm not going by these first team.
Okay. Would you listen? Go back last year.
Yeah.
She did not play good. A lot of times they had to take her out because of her defense.
She didn't.
A lot of times. So
she didn't.
I don't know what you watching.
To be honest,
I'm just saying.
Like watching her against Duke, and she was going against Alucci, going against Alana, Ashley Jackson. Her defense was suspect a little bit.
Yes, it was. So they killed her.
And then UConn, don't get me started on UConn. Don't get me started on her against Paige and Ezzy. Nah.
No.
Against Alucci, yeah, I'll give you that because Alucci's lightning. She's just as fast, and she's a very good ball handler. Now, Ashlyn Jackson is bigger and stronger than my laser.
Okay, but
against big, strong guards, I can see that.
You making excuses because
I'm not making excuses. That's a good. My laser weighs what? A buck?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because
come on, Ms. D. You know strength has a lot to do with it.
No,
when you're strong,
she don't move her feet. What I'm saying is Texas ate her up. A lot of times, their guards ate her up.
Who?
Texas guards ate her up. Preston and Roy Harmon.
I gotta go back. I'll go back and watch because I don't remember that. I'll go back and watch.
There's a lot of games that she could have played in if she would just play defense. Don don't mind the mistakes. Only the defense get on Don's nerves.
Yeah. Same thing with Gino. If we're not playing defense, then what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, they beat Texas, but that's because of the defense of Raven and Bree. Bree on
now she's nowhere near. Now don't get me wrong. Now she ain't on Ravens level defensively. I'm not saying that. Okay. No. I'm not saying you saying that. I'm not saying you saying that. I'm talking about the people out here in Chatland. I'm not saying my laser is Raven. Nobody is. Raven is the best on-ball defender in my opinion in college. Right. At the point guard position. There's nobody better than her defensively. That's why I think she'll be even though she doesn't have much of a jump shot, she will be but listen to what I'm saying though, Ms. D. She will last in the WNBA because she can guard. Because remember, Dejanay wasn't no sharpshooter either coming out of Baylor.
Well,
Thank you.
But she could play defense.
I think. Hold on. I think Raven in college has a better shot than Dejanay had at Baylor.
You just reinforce my point.
What I'm saying is her shot getting there. Her shot is getting there because she really remind me of Jackie Young. Just a little bit more offense. She's Jackie Young, body type.
I don't know about that.
That's Jackie. That's Jackie.
Defensively, yes. Defensively, maybe yes.
I
but
said she
I
get
don't know.
her shot a
I
little bit
don't know.
more. Yeah.
But
We'll see because Jackie's shot actually looks good. When you look at it, it's pleasing to the eye, her form and everything, even coming out of Notre Dame.
Oh, Tulip. Tulip.
But the Ravens don't look like that. But I got you. I got you.
Hold on,
uh,
Mid D. You know how Tulip is. She doesn't like being wrong. You don't like being wrong. You're both stubborn, so you might be related.
You might be related.
Yeah.
Ravens average 4-3 in the
I'm
run
more
against
nice.
Ravens.
I'm nicer than Tulip, but I agree with Tulip. You know, we got to stop. We got to stop. She ain't Jackie Young. She had a nice looking shot coming out of Notre Dame. She just had to refine it. That's where your boy come in when he talked about he developed Jackie. I'm being
Yeah.
sarcastic, but you know what I'm talking about.
He didn't develop
Mhm.
her. I think he
I'm being sarcastic, but you know.
I know. Tony,
Yeah.
are you still there?
She's in the other stream, like doing it with Broquad and them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but mainly WNBA scouts are intrigued with Ravens' decision making, her ability to run an offense, and her defense.
Okay, Tula. Goon, if she Derek Fisher, that's still pretty good. But she probably should be better than Derek Fisher.
I don't know about Derek
Oh hell
Fisher.
no,
Yeah, as a
hell no, hell
no, as a
no, no.
defender, no, hell
We
no.
got to stop.
Ain't no damn Derek Fisher.
You got to
No.
stop. Go stop it. Go stop it.
Well, okay,
I saw him in college. He was a way better shooter than Raven. And stop it. Stop it,
oh
Goon.
no, you did. Okay, no, talk about
I'll
Raven.
give you
Don't do that.
I'll give
Derek
you
Fisher.
Bruce Bo- I'll
I'm
give you
talking
Bruce
about
Bowen.
Derek Fisher. I'm talking about Derek
Yeah.
Fisher because I'm a Laker fan too. I grew up a Lakers fan.
Okay,
I remember because Derek Fisher was drafted the same year Kobe was.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
So no, Derek Fisher had a very good shot. It got better as he went on in years, but that dude could shoot in college. Trust me, he was a scoring machine in college.
And he
So
punched.
let's exactly. So let's
Yeah,
stop
but
it.
he ain't play against no competition, but we'll give it to him.
No, shooting don't matter. You either can shoot or you can't.
So
You either
No.
do y'all think
the
Raven got
only
her
difference
shot
is
back?
you probably have to get more arc on it when you get to the league. But you either can shoot or you can't shoot. Like I said, Jason Kidd,
Yeah.
he was not a shooter at California. He didn't shoot the ball like that.
Oh, we
He
knew
wasn't
that.
no shooter.
Now you going off the rails because
No, I'm not going off the rails. I'm giving you an
going off the rails.
example of shooting. You either can shoot or you can't shoot, like Steph Curry
You're
in
going off the
college. He can
rails.
No,
shoot.
but
You're going off the
no,
rails.
but Ray
Derek
So
Fisher can shoot. Raven is not a shooter.
so do
No.
Ray
y'all
Raven
think based on the
Raven got the shot.
preseason
She can make
games,
the shot.
do y'all think she
Raven can
got
make
her
the shot.
shot
She
back
just
or
got to work
y'all
on
want
her
to
But that
see
free
her
doesn't make her
against
a
tougher
shooter.
competition?
Go
That
ahead.
doesn't make her a shooter.
Hold on. What you say, Goody, Miss Goody Two Shoes?
So based on the preseason games, do y'all think Raven got her shot back or do y'all want to see her against tougher competition before you
I
She got
want
make
a
to see
that
shot
her
back.
more
statement?
consistent.
She
I
got
want to see her more
a strap back.
consistent.
You know why? Because they gonna do what they do last year. They gonna leave her open for open shots, and she gonna shoot a pretty good percentage this year. I have a good
Yeah.
confidence in her. You gonna
What's a
leave her in
good
that corner,
percentage for her, Mid D? Because there's differences between shooters.
huh?
What is a good percentage for Raven Johnson? Because there's a different good percentage for different
Well, the
shooters.
game, the last game they played, she was 3 for 6. If she could give a
Do you
few of
think she's
that
going to
or
go 3 for
higher,
6 every game?
I'm not saying that. We not. I'm just saying
That's not what he asked. He asked what's a good percentage for her period during a normal season throughout the whole season, not what she did the other day.
31,
Like
32%.
maybe like 30s high, maybe like 34%, 35 something.
Yeah,
That's like
a little bit
average. Like,
lower, a little
yeah.
bit lower. Yeah.
I mean, if she can do 38 from the 3 and if she could do 43 overall,
Mm-hmm.
I think she might get some different looks from teams in the WNBA. If
Right.
she can get up in the 40s overall
Right.
and do about 38 from the 3, that would be helpful.
Well, also I need her to be more aggressive taking to the baskets, so they could show that she could take it to the basket. So that would be nice
Yeah.
to see. Yeah.
Tulip, you're being generous. You're being generous. She's shooting. If she would shoot 15% from three on what's it called, contested shots, you're being generous. I would give her 5%.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Why you always gotta hate on Paul Raven?
She
That's
can't
not
shoot.
Everybody, y'all need to stop hating on Raven Johnson. Like,
I
even
don't
if you're
think
not a
she's a good
South
shooter.
Carolina
She's a
fan,
good
let's not
player, but
hate
she's
on
not a good
Raven
shooter.
Johnson, man.
She can shoot.
Raven Johnson is a good point guard. Like, there's a lot of teams
Did
that
I
would need a
say she
Raven
was
Johnson
bad?
on their team.
Exactly.
bro.
She
I
can
already
shoot.
said
There's
who
a
my
lot of
favorite
teams
point
that would want
guard
a
is.
Raven Johnson.
I already said who my favorite point guard in the country is. It is Raven Johnson. I love me some
Yeah.
Raven, but let's be real though. Let's
Oh,
be
we
real.
being
Let's
real. We
keep it
being
real
real,
now.
Brad. We being
Let's
real.
keep it real.
She
She's
can
not a
shoot.
shooter.
She's a shooter. She just had to
No,
get her
she's not.
confidence. She
No,
got to
she's
get her
not.
confidence.
Stop it. She's not a shooter. No, stop it. Come on now.
I feel
Bella
like I'm on
Hines.
some men
Bella
right
She's
Hines.
here.
having the growth
Bella
spurt.
Hines is a shooter. Bella Hines is a shooter.
You
AZ
guys,
Ford is a
I gotta,
shooter. J.C. Selden, when she was at Ohio State, that's a shooter. Kelsey Mitchell is a shooter. Those are
yeah.
shooters.
Hold on, grass
Raymond
Guys, I gotta
Johnson
head
is
out.
not a
I gotta head
shooter.
out real quick.
Stop it.
See you guys.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta head out, guys.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you. I
bro.
Listen,
appreciate
so
you,
if
Jeremy.
you guys
All
are still
right.
up, I'll try to go on later, but I gotta head out, guys.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you,
Peace
guys.
out.
All right.
Peace.
Have a good night. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. She is. Look. She okay. I think she lost some confidence. And of course, I think Don was trying to build it. Remember her freshman year? If you don't know, she had a knee injury. Go
Uh-huh.
look at her. Go look at her in high school. Her shot looked completely different. Her confidence looked completely different. Uh, so yeah,
Yeah, she won a state championship with Tanai Latson. I remember
yeah,
that.
her shot looked better.
Okay.
So
And
yeah,
High
that's
so
why I
school.
like Latson being back because
right.
Brady shot
I'm
29% from
hoping
three. Who hold up, put that back up. What was that?
Hold on.
What was
Okay,
that? What was
let her
that?
say it. Let her say it. Miss Good too. She said like what?
that's why I'm glad Tanaya is back because I'm hoping she can like feed off of that energy and get the confidence back and start putting up shots that she knows that she can knock down.
Right.
29% from three last year, 35% from the field, 4 point. I ain't worried about her points per game because again, she's a pure point guard. I ain't worried about that. And I don't really need her shooting threes. Now she needs to work on it. That would
Well,
help.
I want her to shoot threes because if she open and they giving her the shot, take the shot. But I do want her to drive to
I
the
agree
basket.
with that. She has to take an open shot. I got you.
And I also want her to be aggressive to take it to the hole.
But when you got Tessa Johnson and those other shooters around, she doesn't need to stretch
No,
taking the three. When you're open, take it because that's what she did
but the
last year.
reason
When
why I
she
say
was
that
open, she
because
took it.
but guess what? Tessa Johnson's not a senior. She's a senior. She's trying to get draft status. So you have to show them that you can do that, Brass. That's what I'm saying. Show them that you can do that.
Do what?
Be a consistent shooter and take it to the hole. She has
Her
to do that.
nickname was Tournament Tessa.
No, I
When the
know that.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
not talking about.
I'm just trying to say.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about Raven and her draft status. Tessa's
Oh,
not a senior. That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
Yeah. So she has
Miss D, I'm telling you. Now, if she gets her 3 point, that of course that'll increase her draft. But I'm telling you, she's going to the WNBA, whether she can shoot an effective three or not,
definitely.
because of the way she can run an offense and the way she plays defense. That's what I'm saying. The other
I will.
stuff would be it's like because that's the same argument with Sanaya Rivers that I had with Prince and HD and them. They were talking about her offense. I said I'm not worried about her offense because she can play defense and she's tenacious on that end of the floor. Plus, she can distribute the ball. She's a combo guard type. And what happened? Sanaya Rivers improved her offense, and she was better on offense than people thought. But that's not what she was drafted for. She was drafted for her defense. The offense is just icing on the cake. It's the same with Raven. The offense will be icing on the cake, her shooting. But
No, I want her to
they
do that.
really love her because
Hold
she
on.
can play defense.
Hold on. but she's not a top 7 pick. I want her. She's gonna be in the second round. If she play better on offense, she'll work her way into the first round. That's what I want to see.
Oh, she better shoot at least 37% from three. Then
Well, okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, what I was trying to say, I was supposed to try to say something. I wanted her to come out last year because I think the Chicago Sky they weren't gonna do it, but they
She was
should have.
gonna go undrafted if that happened.
No, I wanted the Chicago Sky to pick
No,
her up.
she would have been undrafted.
Why you say
No.
that?
She
Yeah, no, she wouldn't have.
Who was she better than in that last draft?
It's only 2 rounds. She better than a lot of players.
yeah, she's a better point guard than a lot of those guards they pick.
Yeah.
Zasha, she's not better than as far as the point guard position. They weren't too many better than her at all, and that's not to say that she would have got drafted. You probably right, but she would have made it. She would have made a roster.
She would have got drafted. It just been late second round. She'd been probably.
But my point is, she would have been on a roster regardless.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Because
she would have made a roster, but I don't
She
think
would have
she
made a
would have
roster
drafted.
regardless because yeah, I call her Officer Johnson for a reason.
She would have
right,
been
yes, we call
training
her.
camp.
Yeah,
I
training
call her
camp.
Officer Johnson for a reason. She'll lock you up. Trust me. Again, her comp is Dejanay character. She's a Dejanay character type.
Me and Tula finally agree on something for once. What the?
Okay, Jacob. Deja Kelly. Deja Kelly is not Raven. Raven is better
No,
than
she's
Deja
not.
Kelly.
No, she's not. No, no.
I don't think
And Deja should have been on somebody's roster. Deja should have been. She played very well for the Aces when they had her. She played very well. She should have been on somebody's roster. She should have been on Chicago's roster. She's better than Uzun.
Baby Jacob, calm down. Why is you hollering?
I wasn't saying.
See, you get excited. There you go again. Baby Jacob. Do I have to get you some warm milk and put you in the crib? Do I have to do that?
Mindy, I wouldn't have to hand that ass whooping that the bear thing to put on the Lions.
I'm through with the Lions right now.
Through with the Lions because they didn't go out and get nobody, and we still injured. A whole bunch of injuries. But go ahead.
We have injuries too, and we won.
I don't want to hear it, Jacob. Yeah, I want to hear it on both sides. Okay, you only got injuries on one side.
We have injuries on our team too.
What? What? I can't hear you. Miss Goody Two Shoes, what you think? What you got to say?
I mean, Chicago Sky could have had a lot. They had a player in training camp. What was her name? Was it Toller? Starts with a T.
They could have had Alex Carter, not Kennedy, but Alex Carter was pretty good at her.
No, but there was a training camp invite
I can't think.
who actually played pretty well like that last game.
They don't want players to play pretty well. I think they was sabotaging. Look, they wanted the Bad News Bears. They wanted the Scrubs.
Oh, Chicago
crew.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Goon.
Look, what we think is good sense, they don't think it's good sense.
No, not Jessica Carter. She was a guard. Toller, yes.
Toller. Go ahead, Tulip. Look, go Tulip. It's your birthday.
Yes, and she was playing defense too. We should have knew something was wrong when Jeff got rid of all the people playing defense.
Go ahead, baby Tulip.
How am I the baby? Wait, Mindy, how am I the baby when I'm way older than her and she's the
Who's there? You doing that on purpose, having that baby voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy, man.
All that hollering, baby Jacob.
Y'all silly.
Mindy.
like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Do not compare me to Tulip. She is 10 years old.
Oh, Tulip, he said you 10 years old. I think Tulip like 15 to 18. I give her 15.
She's not 18. She's not even close to 18.
Okay.
Dang, Tulip, you got to prove them wrong. You got to pull up to the panel. You got to pull up to somebody's panel one day, Tulip.
She's scared to pull up to the panel. She's scared.
She's afraid to tell us her age, but I think she's about 15, 18. I give it to her.
Really?
Yeah, she's a baby. Jacob,
wow.
She's younger than me. That's why I call her the fetus.
No, you the baby. You baby Jacob. She baby Tulip. You baby Jacob.
I'm
I
older
did
than
not
her.
know Tulip was that young.
Tulip baby Tulip.
She's under 20.
Yep, under 20.
I'm older. I'm older than her, so I should have even counted into this.
Yeah, baby Tulip.
Shout
Very,
out
But
to
Tola played good the last game before she got cut. And
okay. Look, they don't want good players. we look. We want Goody Mr. Goody Two Shoes. They don't think about common sense. I really
Tulip,
now
you
look.
I really think they do a sabotage of Poor Angel. They put some
mid
crap around her. Go ahead.
Listen,
mid D. You
listen.
know
I heard HD and Scott. You know Scott, right?
Not for sure.
Get out your feelings. You ever
Yeah,
see it?
yeah. I know you're about. Yep.
Let me start with HD. I saw HD. He did a video when he was talking about how allegedly Adam Silver is trying to patch up the relationship between Angel and the Chicago Sky.
They
That's
ain't
the
gonna
reason
work.
why. That's the reason why the Chicago Sky are putting out all these videos of Angel's season and putting up videos of her when she was at the Victoria's Secret fashion show and talking about advertise her shoes,
That's
her
not
me
gonna work.
down,
That's not gonna
and all
work.
of that. And I told HD, I said, look, I get what you're saying, bro,
All right.
but there's one thing that Adam Silver cannot do. He cannot make Jeff smarter.
Well, guess what?
He
That's
can't
true.
make the owner smarter. The only way Angel will go back to
If Jeff
Chicago
gone, Jeff
is if
gone,
they fire Jeff
yeah,
P and
and
they hire somebody with some sense
and the coach too.
and
All
the
the
coach too.
everybody. Yep. And the owner ain't gonna do that for some reason.
And the owner ain't gonna do that. So Angel's out of there.
I don't know what's going on.
Scott swears up and down that she gonna be in the Chicago Sky uniform next year. And I'm like, bro, no, she's not.
No,
What are
not
you
even
talking
close.
about? She's gonna pull a Sylvia Fowles until they trade her.
Okay, now look. Okay, now Goon got a new love interest. He loved him some Malaysia. First it was Dana.
And now it's Malaysia.
But Goon, why would you want Malaysia to go to Chicago when Malaysia can kind of be unorthodox at times? That sounds like setting her up to be chastised and punished the same way Reese was.
Man, they're not gonna draft her.
Okay, we got it. She got to get through 2 years of college. We got to see how she gonna do. I mean,
Exactly.
I'm not saying she's not bad, a bad player.
No, you're right. You're
Okay.
exactly right.
Okay, you say she mid. You know what? We don't need her to be Camilla. We just need her to be the anchor in the middle. That's all we need.
Okay.
Medina.
She alright.
No, I'm saying, huh? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me spark something up real quick.
Okay, what?
I'm gonna have to panel this. Yeah, I know Tony's talking to them, so I'm not gonna ask her. Goody Two Shoes, Brad, who is better between Hannah Hidalgo and AV Fudd? Mid D, do not answer because I already know your answer.
Ooh, that's a good question. Because I love me some Hidalgo.
I think it just depends on what you're looking for.
And the better overall player.
It's a loaded question, Jacob.
You can't
tap back in.
You can't compare. You can't compare the two because I think Hannah she only 5'9", ain't AZ Fudd like 6 feet 6'1".
Why did they compare Juju and AZ
Nah,
Fudd?
she ain't that tall. She about 5'10", about 5'9", 5'10".
But
She's a little bit shorter than Paige, and Paige is what 6'6", 6 foot, 6'1", 6 foot.
Yeah, but they played completely different, so it's no comparison necessarily.
I would say that AZ is more polished.
I
Her game
like
is more polished.
Hidalgo's intangibles a little better because she's a dog. I love her dog mentality. She's fearless, but AZ, I think if I was a WNBA general manager, I probably would take AZ Fudd over Hidalgo for this reason. I saw like I said, I study Zoe's breakdowns. He does very good breakdown. He broke down both of them.
I know, I saw them.
he compares AZ, and I agree with him. He compares AZ Fudd to one of the Splash brothers, Thompson, Klay Thompson. A female version of Klay Thompson. I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that, as except defensively.
Well, she don't shoot as good as Klay, but I mean she shoots good.
Yeah.
No, I know she. No. But go ahead.
AZ shot is wet.
I mean it's good, but it ain't Klay. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Klay let me get some of the people. Miss Goody Two Shoes. What you got to say? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I think AZ's game and what she does is a bit more polished. Um, do we think that Hannah Hidalgo is gonna be able to do the same thing in the W though? I don't know. I don't know that it's gonna feel that way.
I don't know
Once she
because
goes to
her
the
body.
WNBA.
She had to get her body stronger. You know,
Yeah.
even though she's the same, possibly the same height as Jackie Young. Jackie Young is solid. That girl was built.
Yeah, she. Oh
Who's
yeah.
the same
Oh
height as
yeah.
Jackie Young?
Oh my God.
AZ?
Huh?
You talking about AZ or Hidalgo?
Hidalgo. I thought you said Hidalgo.
No,
Hidalgo compared to
Hidalgo's
who?
the same height as like a
Jackie,
Kelsey Mitchell.
apparently.
Nah, Jackie bigger than her.
Oh, hold on.
Taller and bigger than Hidalgo.
How tall is our dog?
Hidalgo's only like 5'8" at the most, maybe.
That's what Jackie is. Jackie only 5'8", 5'9".
No, Jackie's like 5'10".
No, she not. Go look at her stats. That girl is not that tall.
To me, Hannah Hidalgo's probably the same height as Kelsey Mitchell.
No, no, hold on. Oh no, Jackie Young is not that tall.
Jackie Young is not 5'8", 5'9".
She's not that tall.
Hannah's like 5'6".
But she only 5.
Jackie Young is listed as 6 foot.
Yeah, that's a lie.
What do you mean that's a lie?
Jackie Young at least 5'10", 5'11".
That's a lie.
She's always been listed as 6 foot.
That's a lie.
She definitely.
Okay. All right. She's taller than Hidalgo. I know that.
Next to Angel, I've seen Jackie stand next to Angel, and the height discrepancy is not that big.
Well, that's on TV.
Huh?
That's on TV. Like, come on. But go ahead.
You seen her in person? You seen Jackie Young in person?
Grass. She is not no 5'10".
I'm just asking.
Did you see her in person?
I've seen Jackie Young in person.
I never said I saw her in person. I'm just saying I'm just telling you. I just looked up her name. She's listed as 6 foot tall.
I know that's a lie. That gotta be a lie.
She's taller than Hidalgo. I know that.
Okay, fine. Okay, what? Okay, fine.
And bigger.
Okay. You said okay, but I thought she said she comparing her to Jackie Young.
I didn't compare her to Jackie Young.
What I'm saying, her body. Can she take the physical stuff in the WNBA?
That's a good question. That's a very good question because she ain't as big as Jackie.
Well, see, Tulip.
I would compare Hidalgo more to Odyssey Sims than anybody else.
Okay, but can she?
But Odyssey a little thicker than Hannah though.
Right.
But Hannah may not be in her grown. Remember, she's a baby. She ain't that old.
No, don't do that.
She ain't in her grown woman body yet. Because Odyssey wasn't that thick when she was at Baylor.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that because now I'm not gonna give you no excuses because now they got the trainers, these trainers, and the weight that they lift. Ain't no excuses. No, don't do that.
So you think that nature is an excuse?
I'm not saying nature is an excuse. I'm talking about actually getting that weight room. It don't matter about nature. No.
Do you know that? You do know that she's not at her full physical maturity yet, right? You do know that, right?
I know that. What I'm saying is you can still okay.
That's my point. Hannah Hidalgo is not at her full woman build yet. Neither is Angel, to be honest. Angel's gonna be bigger and stronger once she gets older.
UMBD has a problem with moving the goalposts.
I
I
ain't
got that.
moving the goalposts.
Yeah, yes,
I'm
you are.
just saying,
No,
if
no,
I
no,
was going to compare her to somebody who's of similar height, similar speed and stature, it would be Odyssey Sims. I can't compare her to no Jackie Young. Jackie Young's bigger than her.
I thought she was talking about somebody. Well, I didn't know she was that big. I guess as they say, but they always put 10 on 5. Anyway, Goon, stop it. What I'm trying to say is, get in that weight room. I don't want to hear about no little girl
Jordan
body.
Canada, that's a good comparison too. But I think Jordan Canada is more comparable because she's like 5'8",
Yeah, but
5
Jordan Canada has got her grown woman
grown
body,
woman.
as you claim.
I'm talking about playing styles and as far as their height,
I'm talking about,
and stuff like that.
I'm talking about.
I'm not saying that Jordan Canada isn't grown. I'm just saying as far as similar height and playing style
Okay,
And
I'm not talking
build.
about that. I'm talking
and
about.
build. Yeah,
I'm talking about. Can she? Will she get that together? We talking about grown
we're
woman
gonna
here.
see.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say she's not when she's still young.
Grass. What
But
I just
my
say.
question is, do we think Hannah Hidalgo will be able to do all of the same things, the way that she impacts the game at the college level?
It
Will she
depends.
be able to do the same in the WNBA?
Can she like?
I trust that she can because of her mentality.
I
I
think
would
so.
say yes.
Like a Kelsey Mitchell, but Kelsey got her grown woman body. Kelsey in that weight room. You got to get in that weight room.
But see,
Now,
Kelsey had
now you talk about somebody who I've seen in person, who I don't know personally, but I've been around her because she's from Ohio and she went to Ohio State. I've seen Kelsey Mitchell in high school playing with her sister, and she was coached by her father, her late father, who God rest his soul.
Hmm.
She's bigger than Hidalgo. I can tell you that right now. And even in high school, she's bigger
So
than Hidalgo.
okay, let's say that then. So it's her doggo 5'8" or 5'6", because Kelsey only like 5'8", 5'9".
I've seen Kelsey up close. I'm 5'10". She's looking at me almost eye to eye, if not
So
eye to eye. So
okay, so
she's
she actually 5'10",
yeah,
huh?
she's about
So
5'9".
okay, 5'9". Okay.
Hidalgo
So
is what 5'6".
and that could be a problem in a certain extent, in a certain way. Unless she get into that weight room and start doing other things,
Oh,
it's
well,
gonna be
that's anybody. That's
so
even Kelsey. Even Kelsey had to get stronger when she playing
yeah,
in the Big Ten.
yeah.
But yes, I get what you're saying though.
5'6" we compared to 5'9". That's a little big
That's
difference.
why I compared it to Odyssey.
Right,
Odyssey
right.
ain't that day. Odyssey's around that size too.
Okay, but
Maybe a
listen.
slightly little taller, but around similar height.
Okay, let me put you to this. I keep saying Raven Johnson. Now Raven Johnson's only 5'8", maybe 5'9", maybe 5'9", but her
Uh,
arms is 6'2".
I was about to say she has
Her
other physical
arms
attributes though.
are 6'2". That's
Right,
what save her. So you gonna put her down,
right,
right? You gonna put her
right.
and guess what? And people don't talk about this. For her size, she get at least 1 or 2 blocks a game for her size.
Raven's different. Raven's different. I don't put Raven in any of these categories, Miss D. She's
but that
different.
Raven
She's
even has
different, and
a large
it starts with the
wingspan.
way she's built. Those long arms she got. She's
Hmm.
thick,
Hmm.
strong, sturdy, quick, and
Hmm.
tenacious. Raven is different. I can't compare. El Doggo, particularly defensively, is not Raven at all.
No, but go ahead. I'm sorry, Miss Goody Two Shoes. What you gonna say?
No, but I was just gonna say, even with Raven, Raven's gonna be able to defend even bigger guards, at
Yep.
least up to 6 feet.
Yep.
I just worry about that with Hannah Hidalgo. It reminds me a little bit of Haley Van Lith. And I'm not
Right.
saying that they're the same type of player, but sometimes Haley Van Lith would just get smothered trying to get to the basket.
Yeah.
She doesn't have quickness. She don't have that quickness.
Now you're
That's,
right. Hannah has quickness, but only thing, like I said, that 5'6" kind of is still kind of
if
concerning.
you
Like
quick,
accuracy.
if you quick, because that's what's going to save Mylasia because her quickness she can avoid the big trees and traffic. That's the thing about her. That's the thing about Tanaya Latson.
I think you
Tanaya
trying to.
Latson is the same way. She's crafty and quick around the bucket, and it's hard to guard her in traffic. Because I remember Zoe put up film about her, and the reason why she'll be effective in the W, because she's not tall either. But but her quickness and her ability to weave in and out of traffic makes her very difficult to keep away from the basket and keep it from getting to the basket. That's the same way with Hidalgo. Hidalgo is very, very crafty and quick around in the paint. So while HVL, she's slow.
Yeah, I didn't know she was that slow though.
She's slow.
The way they played her at TCU, I didn't see that. And I saw like, yeah, she is kind of slow.
She's slow.
But I thought she would shoot better. Even her shot didn't look as good her rookie year.
I didn't like her coming out of college. To be honest with you, I didn't like her.
Tyler Marsh.
I didn't like her.
Stop.
What'd you say?
That's because she was getting developed by Tyler Marsh.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. But you know, I think she can. I don't know. I didn't like her coming because when we were doing our draft preview, me, HD, and Prince, and we were making our discussions, this, that, and the third. I did not want HVL on the Chicago Sky. I didn't want her. I wanted Sanaya Rivers. I wanted either Cheyenne Sellers or Tahina Pow, or who else did I say I would have liked this Chicago? Maddie Westbeld. Now that was a good pick to me, but they're not developing her. Angel was developing her at the end of the year. Angel was coaching her, and see how well she played when Angel was coaching her. But anyway, yeah. So I didn't want no parts of HVL. When they drafted her, I was just like, boy, this dude.
Yeah.
Mid-B.
This dude Paglioka, boy, I swear for God.
What's wrong, Jacob?
Well, let me ruffle some more feathers. Who is better between AZ Fudd and Juju Watkins?
Oh, Juju. That's an easy question. That's an easy question.
The reason why I said
that's an easy question.
Because I heard people say, "Oh, Juju is not better than the."
Man, get out of here! They don't know. They don't know basketball. They don't know, and I don't want to know them. They stupid.
Hey, let me hear.
Juju. Now, don't get me. That touches the nerve on me like it touches with me with Angel. When people talk bad about Angel and underestimate Angel, Juju Watkins is a generational talent. Period. Nobody touches Juju Watkins except Angel, as far as these crop of young players. The only one that can holler at her is Angel. And Juju, man, don't get me started on Juju. Juju is let me put it this way. If Angel and Caitlin are Magic and Bird, Juju is Jordan that comes later. Juju is the Jordan that comes later. First it was Magic and Bird, and then in 1985, here comes Jordan. That's Juju. So stop it. Juju is Juju. It's Juju and everybody else. There's a big old giant gaping hole in the NCAA women's basketball this year, and the name of that big old giant hole that's missing is Juju.
You are trolling. Malaysia is not better than Juju. Malaysia, okay.
Yeah, go and be quiet. You're crazy as hell.
Hey, wait, hold on. I want to hear Miss Diddy Choo-Choo on tape.
Go ahead. That's good.
She's really good on tape.
No, I'm taking Juju too. But as far as Hannah goes, this is what I'm interested to see with Hannah.
I know you're serious, and you're wrong. You're dead wrong.
This is what I'm interested to see.
Thank you,
Can Hannah practice restraint? Can Hannah work on shot selection?
Yep.
Those type of things.
Also, Hannah a hothead. Also, you can tell she's a hothead.
Oh yeah, she's very fiery.
Yeah.
She's very fiery. But yeah, you're
I
right
mean, I like
because
that though, but I just don't want her to just,
you got to do it in the right context.
yeah,
It's okay to be fiery, but you got to know when to use it and when to kind of back off from the fiery. Everything's not fiery. Young lady, sit
exactly.
down. Sit down. Use it on the court. Don't be confronting your ex teammates and you know you ain't got to do all that.
And the other thing is, let's say that she goes somewhere like the Minnesota Lynx, right, with Cheryl,
Yep.
who has a program.
Mm,
She just won't be able to play the same way that she's been used to playing at Notre Dame,
mm.
where she
Oh
has
She
the green
no,
light
she's
to
not a
just.
good. She's not a Cheryl Reeves type player.
she
I
wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
be
mean,
able to
I
handle
agree with
Cheryl
you, but
Reeves.
I'm just saying sometimes you
Oh,
end
yeah,
up
she
in
can handle it.
places.
She can handle Cheryl Reeves. Just that her style. I don't think her style fits with what Cheryl Reeves likes to do. You
No.
can't just that doesn't mean that she isn't good. Not every player can play with every coach. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
She has to fit with the coach and what that coach wants to do. Hidalgo's style to me doesn't really fit what Cheryl Reeves like to do with her guards.
Nope. Nope.
Wait, hold
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
I want to ask Tulip this. Okay, so Hannah will go top 3. She will go on a bad team and be their franchise player and cook. Okay,
Nah, I
so
don't
I
Tulip,
see
don't know
Hannah as a
about for the top
franchise
three.
player.
Yeah, I don't know about
Uh-uh.
top three. I don't know about top
She
three.
can be an
Tulip, who's going
interesting
ahead of
piece.
her?
I don't see
Just in
Hannah as
case
a
if Juju
franchise
doesn't
player.
enter that same
No.
draft as Hannah, who is going ahead of her?
Who's going ahead of Hannah? Hannah will be coming out in
Oh,
2027.
Yeah.
she come out with who? She
Possibly
come out with?
Juju
I
should be
think she
coming
comes
Malaysia.
out
out.
with Juju. It's gonna be,
Malaysia.
huh?
Well, I said just in case if Juju doesn't enter out in
Yes,
that.
because she ain't. Yeah, she ain't gonna enter the draft tank because of her knee or her setback. But
I think she going. I think she going early. She gonna go. She gonna enter it. I don't think she gonna stay at USC.
You think she's gonna come out in 2026 instead? I mean, in
Yep.
27.
2027 until
Yep.
the
Yep.
28.
Yep.
So
27.
you
I
think
think so
she's done
too.
with college?
If she
Period.
Yeah.
entered Chip
Yeah.
or
Okay.
Juju,
I don't think she'll stay.
Okay. I
I might
got
be
you.
wrong.
No, Hannah is not a number 2 pick.
No.
Hey,
No,
no, no,
no.
no. In that particular, all I know, Lauren is going. When does Lauren Betts come out this year? Right.
Yep.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
year.
that would be
Yep.
26.
So that's in
But
27.
Laura Best
Who are we in
Best
27 class again? Let's see.
she kind of stuck.
Madison Booker, Malaysia Fulwiley.
Then
Yeah,
don't we
I
got
can see
MK at
Madison Booker
LSU?
going in that top three.
Don't we got MK at LSU?
Yep.
MK LSU. I think she'll go before Hidalgo. Madison Booker's definitely going, but that might be your top three right there. Juju, I don't know what post players that come out, and then you got Camille Pierre. She's in that class too,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got the North Carolina girl.
she's a big, So I could see Hannah going maybe 8, 9, maybe at the lowest.
Woo! I
Highest
don't know about that one. I don't.
highest to me with Hannah Hidalgo, the highest I could see her go is 7, and that's because of her size.
Mm.
Woo! Okay. I
Where
know
you
two
think?
of them.
What? Where you think? You think she's going top 3?
Top 3, top 5 at least.
No,
I can't name like 6, 7
Nah,
great
I'm not
players.
no, I
seeing
don't
that.
know. No 5'6" player that's ever gone that high in the WNBA draft
No,
ever.
no, she's too
Especially
small.
not
She's
now
too
in the
small to go that high.
past.
Right. Right.
In
I
2027?
guarantee. Whoever said I guarantee, I'll bet money right now. Michaela Williams goes before Hidalgo in the draft. I'll bet money right now.
Yep.
You crazy as hell. They are not going to pick Hidalgo over Michaela Williams. You crazy.
Or Hannah probably go like maybe 4 or 5. She'd be like the last of the 4 or 5.
That if
No,
she go
I'm
that
not
high, that's
seeing
going
it.
to be a shocker.
Mm.
Considering all the players that's in that class,
Where do you rank
What is she?
Hannah?
because you know bigs are going to go first. Juju's number 1, so we don't have to worry about that one.
Wait a
But
minute. Is whatchamacallit from South Carolina? What's her name? Joyce? Is Joyce
Joyce Edwards. I
27?
don't think she's going in that class
No,
though.
Or is she
she's no.
28?
no, she didn't come
28.
out this. No, she came. She was a freshman last year, right?
Right.
Yeah.
She on
Okay.
that
Yeah,
sophomore.
she come out with Sarah Strong and them.
Right.
Hey
She's
Brad,
bang.
look what Tulip said. Mindy, put Tulip a comment up.
Huh?
Look at Tulip comment, Brad.
Highest Hannah goes.
No,
Yeah,
the one
because
that
of her size, Tulip.
no,
No,
the
you
one
said
that
she
she had
said
on
she said you
the one,
lucky. You lucky on the screen.
Oh, you look, I'm too young to gamble. You crazy. That Tulip, you crazy. Michaela, they are not going to choose Hannah over Michaela or Michaela or Hannah before Michaela get. No.
Yeah,
Hell no.
Hannah need to show me something this year to be a top 2 prospect. But that
Right.
just
Right.
throwing it up and going 5 of 22,
All right.
no,
Now
that's
she gonna have
not
to really
top
do it
two.
because now she don't have Olivia, she don't have King, she don't have Citron, she don't have Maddie, she don't have them kind of to help her out a little bit.
Mid-D.
They got they got some they got some they got they got some okay players. We're just gonna have to see how they gel and see how they progress during the year.
So
But one thing I do notice, Miss D, and I agree with and Key was making this point early. Make sure y'all subscribe to Key's channel and get on WBB Universe. That's my girl. But anyway, she said that, and I agree. Cornball looks a whole lot better with LSU than she did with Notre Dame, even this early. She looks like she got better footwork. She finishes better. She,
Mid-D. Look what
I don't know what it is, but Kim Mulkey, Kim Mulkey is good with post players anyway.
yeah,
look at what Goon said, Mid-D.
what do you say?
He said Joyce Edwards is better than Sarah
Man,
Strong.
y'all can't take what Goon says. I know Goon. Goon, that's my cat. That's my cat. You can't respond to everything Goon said. Let Goon be Goon. That's Goon. I
Wait a
know
minute, Tessa
Goon.
would be
That's my
27 too,
dude.
right?
Huh?
Tessa would be 27 too.
Yep.
Yes, Tessa. Uh,
Tessa underrated as heck though in that class. She's underrated in terms of that class.
you know what, Miss D? Let me see. Tell me if you agree with this. When you look at the landscape of post players in the WNBA,
Mm-hmm.
when you look at the landscape of all the post, I'm talking mainly the fives because there ain't that many.
No,
Right.
Tessa's not a senior, Goon.
No, she's not a senior.
I talk about five. What do you think? How do you think Betts would do in the WNBA?
I don't know. She looked kind of stiff to me, but I don't know.
But who's a five in the WNBA though, other than John Quayle?
You're right. I gotta see her footwork. I'm concerned about her footwork.
Other than Camilla,
Yeah.
because Camilla has better athleticism than Betts,
Right. Right.
and we all know that John Quayle Jones.
One thing I
Huh?
like,
Betts look a little slow to me.
she do. But one thing I do like about Betts, she can hit that perimeter shot that would save her a little bit. But yeah, her footwork, I think she slimmed down a little bit too.
She did. She
So
lost some
yeah.
weight. Yeah, she's trying to get quicker.
So hold on, I got a question.
So y'all
Okay.
think Betts can go toe to toe with Aaliyah Boston?
No, Aaliyah
Aaliyah will use her quickness against her. Yeah,
and then what you think about
she'll take her to the perimeter too, because AB got that mid range and she can shoot threes from time to time.
Right. What you think about Audie Quirks though?
She has to lose weight. She got to lose a lot of weight.
Do you think she be?
She has very good feet.
Yeah.
She has very good feet, but she's gonna have to shed that weight.
Yeah.
Because we've never seen nobody that size in the WNBA, and when you got a
No.
guard,
You know what she reminded me of? I was thinking about it. It's a girl named Danielle Adams. She built like that. Danielle Adams was built like that. She was only like 5'10" though. Like she's like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11". But she could score. She was built just like Audie.
5'10". If you that
5'10",
big and
5'11".
5'10", yeah, you.
No, but she was a big girl. Danielle Adams. Check her out. She used to play for the Silver Stars. She played a few years ago, at least 6
I remember
years.
the name.
And she played on the same team as Sid Colson, the championship team.
Yeah, I remember the name.
She built like that.
But Audi, that was the name I didn't expect you to say that. I would have said Courtney Paris or somebody like that.
No. Courtney actually a little taller. No, I can't. No. Courtney is not like.
How tall is Audie Crooks?
No. I'm talking about body type. Her body type is not like Audie Crooks. No, Audie Crooks was kind of chunky. That's how.
I know Courtney Press wasn't that big, but I'm just saying they're
Yeah,
the same body type structure. Like she could, like if Courtney Paris didn't watch herself, she would have got that big too. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Because Courtney wasn't no little girl. She like I know her daddy. Her daddy, Bubba Paris, used to play for the 49ers. So he's a lineman. He's a left tackle. So
both the twins, they was big girls. They was big girls.
the big girl. So she's a big girl. So Audi has to. She would have to get down to where Courtney Paris was when she played, and still is. Because I've seen Courtney Paris. She still looks the same size she did when she played.
But
the reason why I asked that though is because there's not a lot of fives, like true fives like that. It's like the league is more fours, just like what Candace Parker was telling AB is like this is a league full of fours and threes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The only like the only true fives for real like that is, and you can't even say Azure because Azure is a stretch. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Magbagor, and then she ain't 6'7", 6'8". And then you got Camilla, who's a true five at 6'7". And you got Jonquel Jones, and even Shakira Austin, she's 6'5". She's not a 6'6", 6'8". You know what I mean? And then you got Brittany Griner, who's about on her. She's about up out of here. Then you got Yi LaRue, the Chinese
right.
girl.
She right. She ain't all right.
I like her though. I like the way she plays though.
Okay.
She was better with Dallas than she was with LA.
Well, I hate to say that everybody look better. The big players look better off of Dallas than they do.
Hey, look, if I'm Dallas, I'm keeping her because if she plays well with your team, hey, keep her. Because she played well against the better teams in the league when she was with Dallas. I'm just saying. Yeah, but she was hitting threes like crazy on Chicago.
Right, they gotta get a better coach. You're right. But go ahead.
What's it called? I have the top 15 list from Juju's class because it doesn't show me the whole list. Okay. So obviously we know who's number 1. Michaela's number 2. Jaden Donovan's number 3.
Who? Number 3 who?
Jaden Donovan.
Who?
Oh, she played at Duke.
Oh, okay.
What's her name?
High school. She's about the high school class.
Jaden Donovan.
Are you talking about whose high school class are you talking about?
Juju's. I'm just reading off the top 15.
Oh, you're just reading off names. Oh, okay. I got you. Go ahead.
Sierra Toomey.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah Hidalgo.
Okay.
Kamora Arnold. Aaliyah Delazario. Trash.
Oh,
Yeah, she is. But go ahead.
Stop it.
She's trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She is, yes. But go ahead.
Courtney Ogden. Talia Scott.
Uh-huh.
Madison Booker.
Okay.
Malaysia Fulwiley.
Uh-huh.
Ham. Ashton Shade. That's the top 15. It won't show me the whole list. So do you, how they're playing right now, do you guys think that, who would you guys move around in that list based off the names you heard?
But we also don't know who's coming from Europe because they all, they love going into Europe. I'd like to know who the top European players that might be coming out for the 2020 that are 2027 prospects. Along with, they probably won't know until that year.
They said the number 1 pick this year gonna be Ayo Found. I forgot her name. I forgot.
Oh wait, let me. Oh, Tulip asked us a question. Panel, is Betts the best center in college right now? Correct.
Who? Betts?
Is she the best center in college?
She's the top WNBA prospect. Yeah.
Okay.
But she come out this year though. She ain't coming out the same year as El Doggo and them.
Oh no, I don't. I wasn't. She wasn't
Oh, okay.
asking that. She just said
Yeah,
like.
Betts is projected to go number one. Yeah, Betts is projected to be the number one pick.
Here, let me try to find the whole class.
No, I thought it was gonna be Al Found, whatever her name is. It's an overseas person.
I'm just saying. They're projecting, not saying that actually going to happen. They probably got other people that
Yeah, Al
other
Found. They said it was number one pick.
ESPN.
No, it's gonna be the number one pick. Al Found. I don't know some.
No. Who's projecting that she's going to be number one?
I guess ESPN. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because different people, different publications have different opinions, Miss D. The
Right,
only, the
I know
only
that.
consensus, the
I
only
don't know her. I'm
consensus
just saying
is
Betts.
Juju.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the only consensus. But ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS Sports, all of these mock drafts and all of these draft gurus, they probably, a couple of them may have that girl you talking about in there, but they also talk. But a lot of them are talking about Lauren Betts being the number one overall draft pick. Because nobody was talking about Dominique Malonga until late in the process. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I never really saw her game. So, but
Yeah. So in that 27 draft with Hidalgo and them's draft, Juju and them's draft, we also got to keep in mind the European and African players or whatever, French, whatever. Coming over to that's going to be in that draft, and I'm telling you right now, I would be unless Hidalgo does some Muggsy Bogues type stuff in college. I would be very, very shocked if she goes in the top 5,
all right, yeah.
especially if they're bigs and stretch fours and bigs that are in that draft that are top prospects, because size goes before everything else. Even if the players that are bigger than Hidalgo are not necessarily better than her, size matters.
Definitely, right. But you know what? I'm about to end the stream. It's 4 hours in, and I appreciate
Lord.
everybody for 4 hours and 33 minutes. And thanks, Brass, Miss Goody Two Shoes, of course.
Baby Jacob, thank you for coming, Baby Jacob, and Baby Tulip in the comment section.
I'm just silly.
Lord have mercy.
With this trolling self. And
Miss D, I'm taller than you though. Don't forget that. So don't call me a baby.
You're still a baby.
Lord.
So who we got? I want to say, of course, Tony. Thank you for coming on the panel. BD, thank you. Everybody. If I didn't mention you, I forget. I'm sorry. I'm looking for at least before I get off or after I get off, hook a sister up with 200 subs here. But I appreciate everybody for coming up. Any last thoughts?
Thank you, Miss D. It's been a pleasure. It's been a long time.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming up.
Pretty Tony, that's my ace boom coon. That's my girl. And Jacob, I remember you from a while back. I ain't seen you in a long time either. It was cool to see you.
It's cool to see you.
And everybody in the chat, make sure you subscribe, like. You got to share this. If you on Facebook or what have you, share this on your Facebook page. I know some of y'all probably in one of them sports groups, them WNBA groups, women's sports groups on Facebook. Share this, because we need to get Miss D some more subscribers and some more likes up in here, man. Support the channel. Support the channel, man. She be talking real stuff up here, man. She be giving you real information up here, man. Come on, man.
I like arguing with you and BD and
having healthy debates.
And Miss Goody Two Shoes. I don't argue with Miss Goody Two Shoes, but yeah,
you're very delusional though.
Huh?
I said you're very delusional though.
How?
You're very delusional. You don't like being wrong. You're stubborn.
Look, no, that's not true. When the Caitlin Clark
They're
debate
like
always,
two
it
big daughters
always,
because
it
of that
always get
reason.
me. It always get me.
Miss D
Oliver,
was right.
huh?
I was just saying Miss D was right.
Look,
Hey,
Tony. Look, we about to get on out of here.
Yeah,
Look,
I had to
last night.
finish up on the other one. You know where I was.
I
Had
know,
to
I know. Look,
finish up. Had to finish
like,
up.
all these late chats are like, ooh, but you know the debate
Girl,
got
look at
hot.
this. This must have been hot because you've been on this thing 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
hey, when
Yeah.
I saw that title, I saw Angel. I was like, hold on, what they talking about? What they talking about? What they talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah. So
They
go back
talking
and look
about
at
my
that
girl.
interview.
Talking about my girl now. Talking about my girl now.
Girl, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
You
that.
talk about
That
my
interview is
girl,
pretty
we on
good.
this thing.
Wait,
Yeah.
I love when you
Tony,
come in the
Tony.
building, Brass. I love when you come in the building.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you know it's my pleasure. You know I like rocking with you, Tony. I like
Yes,
rocking
and
with
Miss
Miss D.
Good. Thank
Okay.
you. I got to be on here with you. What's good?
Hey man, listen,
Hey,
it's
Miss
all
Tony.
good.
Don't
It's
be a
all
stranger, guys.
good.
I like this panel. I like this panel.
Yeah.
Mid D.
Huh?
Mid D. We need to bring we need to bring Bro Cod and Keisha so I control them 24/7.
Oh. Oh.
Bro, Claude, get ready to go record some videos.
Oh man. Yeah, we need to. I know. Look, Tony was talking about your LSU and Michaela and
Yeah.
Won't play no comp.
Huh?
I said they don't play no comp.
We'll see. We'll see.
They're playing
Jacob,
Goon
now is
said.
not the time, Jacob, to
Goon
troll.
said Malaysia defense
Wait
is
till
pretty
we
good.
get into the season and then we can have a conversation.
Look, the game gonna be on
'Cause I'm gonna
ABC.
chew your ass
South Carolina versus LSU. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that one.
That's
I
gonna
You
be
can't
want to
wait
see
for that
that?
one.
I want to see them play Texas.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good game
Texas
Okay.
too.
is on. Texas,
But guess
UT
what?
is on fire right now.
Oh, you
Tony,
going to? Oh, you going to that game, man? Pretty Tony.
Shoot, I'm gonna show try. Look, they here, they come to Texas. I'm going to Austin. I'm only an hour away from Austin. I'm easily
Oh,
driving.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
my sister Clarissa can give me some tickets to get in that
Tony
thing.
Court Vision. Tony Court Vision. Guess what? But they don't have.
Hey, if I go, I'm gonna stream, y'all. If I go, I'm gonna stream.
yeah, stream it. But guess what? They don't have. She can't guard me. They don't have no Bree Hall to guard that Madison.
Miss D. Outside of Tessa Johnson, who can actually no.
Hey, shout out to Bree Hall, Dayton, Ohio's finest. Dayton, Ohio's finest. That's my girl,
Hey,
Bree Hall.
Who can't guard you? Who can't guard you? That was a classic.
Outside of Tessa Johnson, who can shoot on that Carolina squad?
Tanaya Latson.
Yeah, like oh yeah, Tanaya can fill it up now.
Very inconsistent though. That's why Duke left her open last
Are
year.
you kidding me? She led the league. She led the nation in scoring 2 years in a row.
That's different than 3-point shooting.
No, she could 3-point.
No, she's the scorer.
She can do it
She's
all.
the scorer.
Scorer gonna hit it from where?
Yeah, scorers are dangerous now.
Jacob.
Why are we worried about just the 3 ball?
Baby Jacob,
Are we back on this Caitlin Clark thing?
Uh-oh. Don't get Pretty Tony started. Don't get Pretty Tony started.
I got out of it. How many
You've been on here for 4 hours now. Miss D trying to get up out of here now.
No, don't do it. It's gonna be another 4 hours. Stop.
I know. You try to start something, right? All right, y'all.
Oh, not that John again.
All right, Miss D. It was real, Pretty Tony.
All right, y'all.
My girl, Jacob, you take it easy, man. Peace out.
All right, y'all.
I'm out of here, y'all.
Have a good morning.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.